What's up, y'all? Can you guys hear me? You guys should be able to. Now you should be able to hear everyone else too. I'll lower their audio though.
Make just a nice chill roll.
This is one of these fuck ass scripts where I don't know anything. Lock in the back scares me. He's just hanging out. Don't make it weird.
He'll make you lunatic, don't worry.
Honestly, about
This
the
is a
same
confusing ass script. Thanks, Kayla. Is Marianne here? Oh, Marianne, Franny, Christian.
Stress or no?
This is a bit of a room so far.
Just always stressed, general stress level, no more than usual.
And there might be someone you guys are excited to see play as well. I'm not going to spoil it, of course. You always play with vibes anyways. I feel like the Dark Moon Rising or Bad Moon Rising, the base script I have down at this point. Like, I know the roles. Thanks, Kayla and Carson. Shabwin incoming. Shabaloth? What does that even do?
You're the goat.
Choose 2 players, they die. Death player you choose last night might be regurgitated.
I mean, it says the goat, not a goat, so I'm going to go with...
Does regurgitated mean, like, they come back to life? I feel like that's not the right word. Resurrected's what I'm thinking of. Each night you may choose a player if they die.
Okay.
They die if your last choice was no one. Choose 3 players tonight. Okay, so you could,
Can someone
like,
speak, please?
kill
Yeah.
0 that
Can you hear us,
3.
Marianne?
Hello.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we
Zach
can hear
is
you too.
here.
I was a fool. I tried to launch this on Safari. I learned very quickly, do not launch this on
The Shabaloth
Safari.
eats him.
Marianne, this is my first time not launching this on Safari.
Oh.
No. Wow. Are you? No.
The way I still don't understand. If you don't understand how the game works, you're definitely not going to understand today. Today, I don't understand how the game
It wasn't giving me
works.
the right speaker output. That it was giving me the right microphone
Martins?
output,
What's
but
going on,
then
man? How
the
are you
speakers
doing?
Were different.
Yeah.
And then
I appreciate
I've
it.
gone through this
The
every
rare
time.
Blood on the Clock
So
Tower
this time it's
subs.
going great.
But I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well.
Really good interface.
This game, Martins, dedicated to you, okay?
and we just won.
Probably not a good
I
thing
decided
with this
to do a
script.
Windows update about 45 minutes ago, which was the worst decision. So
What?
now I'm on
45?
I wonder if your Blood on the Clock Tower chat box can
just
be
finished
extended. Yeah,
now,
probably.
so
There you go.
now I'm on a Mac.
Oh, Brando's here. This is a great lobby. Thanks, JPR. Sorry, unfortunately, Martin's gifted 5. You gifted 1. So the game is still dedicated to Martins, but perhaps my first accusation will be dedicated to you, JPR. Got it?
Quite a crew today.
This sound good?
Scally, got Cory, Sammy, the goat.
Sammy, why do you always sit next to
Over
me?
there on the other side. Brando, of course.
Which one of us is the go Christian? Was it me
Oh,
or Joe?
you-
Every time.
Of course. What the hell was that all about? God damn it.
Sammy and I always have this bullshit. Oh my god.
I mean, you did pick the seat.
I'm surprised they got Sammy and Christian in the same room.
No, Scally's chat has dubbed Jovo the goat, and he proudly accepted the moniker.
Very proudly. I was here for it, yeah.
He said, yeah, I know.
Is
What
America
about
playing? Oh, we'll have to see.
Exactly.
I'm between Sammy and Owen. What is this?
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Really happy.
Oh my god, Sammy, Owen, looking for a third? Like, what's what's happening here?
I'm glad you picked up the memo.
Yeah, jeez. All right.
Wow.
I see Franny has progressed from the dark red top to the pink top, so it should be pure white next.
I'm paying attention to you guys. What's up?
This is pure white.
It's pure white.
You're louder than everyone else. Yeah, I lowered them
color
because I was
filter's on.
talking to you guys.
That's my bad,
but
not yours.
I'll raise it up.
Oh my god.
When
And
I need
gotta
to.
go change now? What am I doing? Yeah, the white
No, it's
top
gonna be
says-
extra confusing
Finding
today.
spurious
Hey, bud.
patterns wherever I can.
This is a great lobby. Marianne, for any
There
Christian,
is
Brando,
a
Scally.
intricate hidden message
I guess
in my
they
clothing
only
that I
picked
wear
the
for
most
Blood on the Clock
advanced
Tower,
players
so if I
today
pick
for the
it up-
complicated
All right,
script.
good. This is like Breaking Bad color theory going on here.
Brando's gonna be chaotic. I don't know. I
I
think
saw
Brando's
Squid Game
mellowed
color
out a bit.
theory yesterday, and I felt like I was like transported back.
to your participation in the program, you mean?
Exactly. That's why I wore green. I was like, I'm gonna wear green because it's money, like stand out.
Don't trust Brando. I never do
Who
fully,
was
but
your,
I'm down to
showmance
have a
with? I
Brando
forget
game.
Which contestant was your showmance was with?
121.
121.
He
How could I
ended that
forget?
because I saw his tweets.
Oh no.
Oh,
I watched a game with Zach where one of the players didn't know him and was
Did
calling
Zach
him
mention
Mitch
that
and
tomorrow is
refused
his
to.
birthday
That's
yet, by
so
the way?
funny.
Oh.
Ah.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't expect any of you guys here to know that.
Honestly, out of nowhere, it is your birthday tomorrow. That's crazy.
Cory, it's yours too. What do you mean?
Wow. It's exciting.
Corey's learning this for the first time. He's like, oh shit.
Probably.
I knew what his birthday was. I just didn't know it was tomorrow. Like, how was I supposed to?
Yeah.
But no, it's true.
I don't know if you have a calendar app on your phone or.
Yeah. How was I supposed to?
I have the Zaddy calendar in front of me.
Oh.
Who is it this month?
All right.
I've been stuck on the JAG page for like 8 months, which is October.
That's why he doesn't know. He's still.
Yeah. No, I've got Commanders and Chiefs winning in the
Corey, is
championship
that a
games.
cardboard cutout or a person behind you?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Oh, I see.
really
That's,
can't tell.
Right.
It's tiny.
There's America.
I thought
Hello.
it was Vin Diesel.
It's John Locke from Survivor.
Oh, nice. From Survivor.
I wish.
Boo.
Looks kind of like J.K. Simmons from here.
Who's winning the NBA title?
Hello.
I'm not sure.
Hello.
Oh, look who decided to show up.
I don't know. It
Damn,
feels.
okay, I'll leave.
I feel like it's gonna be the Celtics, even
No,
if they're just like slacking off in the
so-
regular season.
I'm not sure.
I'd like to
Thanks
see
again
someone
for
else.
joining. I'm just gonna set up 12 players. 7 townsfolk, 2 outsiders, 2 minions, 1 demon at base. So multiple
Dang.
minions this time. And
Thanks,
yeah,
Haley.
And what
For the
I
14.
mean, just only outside modification that could happen is the Godfather. If it's in play, I either add or subtract an outsider. So it's be 1, 2, or 3 outsiders in this game, basically. So that's kind of that. I'm just start setting up the grid for you guys.
Commanders not beating Philly. I just don't trust Hurts or
This
Sirianni.
is a lot of people.
This
Oh my
is.
God.
2 guaranteed outsiders. Keep that
Oh
in mind,
damn! The
folks.
last 2
You got
were
Marianne
America
on
and
a Saturday
Taran.
game. Welcome.
Shit.
Maybe you've been
What's
here
up,
before, so
Salah?
I haven't been
Thanks for
here
the 14.
with you.
This is an insane
Oh,
lobby.
that's really nice of you to say, Marianne. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I hear you.
Saquon's tough to stop. They're not going to be able to, but I don't think there's going to be much stopping
I've never been
Jaden
so
either.
flattered. Thank you.
My thought is like if the Commanders get the
You
ball
don't
first
really
and score,
need
that could put a lot of pressure on the
It's too much,
Eagles.
Marianne. It's too much.
Thunder in the finals. I don't believe in the Thunder
Marianne, you have a husband.
I think they're
Yeah.
good, but I don't believe in
Maybe-
them.
Maybe dial it back.
as a championship,
Man,
prospect.
this is being streamed. You need to stop.
I could raise the volume once the game actually starts. I'll raise it so it's like normal. But just for now, when I'm talking to chat, I don't want to. I want you guys to be able to hear me.
I'm sorting Pokemon cards while we wait.
What's your system?
I'm scanning
Warriors,
for a specific artist
LOL.
right now, so I'm going through all of my bulk
Cavs.
and just.
I just don't think the
creating
Cavs have enough star
not that
power. I don't
artist
trust
file.
Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland to be able
Can you
to.
hear me now?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Apparently disabled my microphone. I do not know why. It just disabled it.
Well, we can hear you now.
I think honestly the Mavs are underrated. I think the Mavs have a good shot.
I think this is my collection here, Brando. This is my
Oh.
collection. But it does have my.
Luka's been injured the
my
whole
first
season. They're
edition-
still like a
my
pretty
first
good
editions
seed.
there.
Like
Actually, that's sick.
Ooh.
I like their
You
role
showed it, yeah, I
players.
see it.
Yeah,
They
sure.
got good size in the
I got-
interior.
I had like probably about
Oh,
5
cool.
packs of.
Dude, it's
first
shadowless too. That's crazy.
That's
Wow, you're
shadowless?
old, huh?
Yeah, it is true. That's a fact. That's a fact. Like you can cut me open and see my tree rings.
That's so cool.
But yeah, if only I had known at the time, because I was at the right age to like theoretically buy these packs, and I had a certain set, and I was like, oh, I'll go buy more. They're out of stock. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll come back later, and all of a sudden, the little first edition thing was gone. Little did I know.
Little did you know those would be worth like 8 times as much as the other ones
Yeah.
in however many years it's been since that came out. 30 years almost, I think.
That sounds it's pretty close to right, yeah. I'd say, yeah, 25, 30 years.
Yeah.
What is Cory showing? He's showing one.
Sorry,
that's not
I'm gonna
listed
ask
as
for
the-
people who have played this before, so we there will be one demon, and it's one of the 4 demons, and we don't know which demon it's
Exactly.
gonna be.
Correct. So
Oh.
as you no doubt figured out, then that means makes a big part of the puzzle is which demon we're dealing with.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a role where if you know what the demon is, you can make the demon drunk.
Taran knows this too well. God
Oh,
damn it.
that's what I did.
God damn it.
No.
The courtier can make any roll drunk.
Are they
Sure,
worth
so,
anything?
Yeah, that's what
No.
he did to my poor demon.
All the ones that were worth something, I gave away
So you have to choose a character,
our
so I can't
building's
just
maintenance
select demon,
person.
I have to be
They fixed my sink,
Zombul,
and
right?
they were like,
So-
"Ooh, those are some cool cards. Do you want to
Zombul,
trade? I've got
for
my binder."
instance, like,
And I was like,
if
"Nah,
you
they're
think
yours,
it's the
man."
Zombul,
I just
that
like
means that
opening
you
them.
might literally have to kill a dead person, like kill a dead person.
Yeah.
Like you might have just killed the demon, and you have to kill them again for it to actually count.
There's lots
Okay.
of.
Sorry, I'll just be asking. I've read the
These
book,
rolls
and
are
each
so
for the
fucking
puka,
confusing. Oh my
you choose a
god.
player,
Grandmother, you
and
start
they're-
knowing a
and
good
they
player
die.
and their character.
They're
the next
poisoned.
day.
They're poisoned, and then
poisoned.
they
If the
die the
demon kills
next
them, you die
day
too.
after
Okay.
you poison someone else.
We're just
So
praying to
somebody's
be a
sprouting
townsfolk
BS,
today.
and then they die
Praying.
the next day, and that's a pattern. Then
But then, what does it say? The previous
Each
poison
night choose a
player dies,
living
then
player
becomes-
different
oh,
to
they're
last
dead
night. If
and
executed
healthy.
tomorrow, they don't
But they're
die.
still dead.
yeah, they're dead, but they're just
So
no
the
longer
minions can
poisoned,
pick
so-
people.
Okay.
Right, they get good information again if they
And
get
it's
it.
also it's important for them to become healthy.
And
because
then,
characters
what's
can
this
come
about
back.
regurgitation?
You're kidding me.
So that one can attack 2 people in one night, and then it's up.
So what's the
Dwight
breakdown?
chooses he can regurgitate one and put them back into play. Like if he feels like
I'll close chat
town
now.
is
So they're
losing.
still alive.
Someone just tell me the breakdown.
Yeah, like
If
they're
you're
kind of in,
regurgitated, you're alive.
well, then they become alive again, basically.
Do you know you've been regurgitated?
Yes, because you were dead, and then you become alive again. But there's, I
But
think
there's
two
another
ways-
character that can do that.
Yeah, there's
Stay
there are
alive,
two.
yeah.
One
That's my
good. There was one good way and one bad way. The one
Okay.
But what's the
if you're-
breakdown? How
if
many
you're back
minions
alive,
are
it could
there?
be because of the
I know Dwight said it at
Shyamalan
the start, but I didn't
getting you
catch
back
it.
up, or because the professor brought you back to life with our well-known professory powers over life and death.
Okay.
You're welcome.
For last but not least, I think I got this one. For the Poe,
2
you
minions.
can choose not to kill someone, so you can kill 3 people the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone sees a token of some kind.
Yes. But the problem with the Poe is you don't want to Poe if you know that there's that character that poisons someone, because then if no one dies, then the person says Poe, then you can't kill 3 people and the power's lost. Or does it stay to the next day?
You can't. It's just the day immediately following.
You know what? I'm just gonna focus on my character, and then we'll work from that.
Good night, everybody.
Night.
I mean, it's just hard because I have to say I'm important.
Like so many different ways that people
I'll
can
raise
die
the audio. All right,
or
closing
like
chat.
not
Closing chat.
die.
I have
There's
to
like a lot of reasons. So it's
make
like
myself
trying to
important by having an
untangle it all.
important role, so people
I'll
can't kill
learn
me.
just like how birds learn how to fly.
But I
by being
obviously
thrown off a
need
cliff.
someone to tell me what the what the bluffs are.
Yeah, like.
Hello.
Hi, I don't think I'm doing anything in the night, right? Is this just like a what's up?
You want to know your team? Like that would probably be a good idea, right?
Oh, right. Okay, what do we got?
Your demon is Christian,
Mm-hmm.
and your fellow minion is Franny.
So is just a question. Basically my vibe of my role is just don't die. Is kind of it.
Yeah, you're the backup plan essentially for evil. If they get your demon and if they execute your demon and you're still alive, then another day will happen. The game will end on the next day, no matter what. But if they execute someone else, then that person's team loses. So you got to convince them, like, hey, game's still going on. There's a demon. Let's kill someone, and hopefully it's a good player.
It's like that. It's like balancing when to protect the demon and when to like die for the demon. Just figure out which path's better. Okay, I'll figure it out.
Exactly. Or like if you want to, you go for the early game. Fuck my demon. We're going for the mastermind win. That happens sometimes if you want to do that, but that's kind of like it's a very risky play because you're ending the game early for the win that way. You know how you want to play it.
I'll figure it out. All right, thank you.
Thanks.
Damn it, Brando.
W shares
Wait,
your
what
vote with
happened?
Brando, so he knows all.
Immediate
message.
Yeah, I've been on a streak
Can
of
I ask
evil.
for
Like,
people who have played this game
I just
version a
don't.
lot, what are like the more
I have to
liquid
talk to
characters?
Christian, and he
What
has
are
to
the
give
more,
me a
like,
bluff.
powerful ones that that are like equivalent to like empath.
Franny and Christian's a good team, but it's always hard with Christian being the imp because he's always gonna get
Have any of us played
murdered?
Yeah, I was gonna
He's gonna
say.
get killed.
Frankly, I mean, like things like
So it's gonna fall on me
Professor are
eventually.
good. I mean, I actually don't know that well.
I don't know. Seems like a mess.
I only played it as many times as you have, Zach. But like just looking at the board,
I'm just trying to chill. What are the odds? 3 of like 12.
Fortier is amazing.
The gambler is good, right? Because they can confirm people's roles.
Correct. That's
does
another
feel
powerful
like-
role.
Yeah, it seems like there are a lot of good ones. It's just
Yeah.
situational. Like
Yeah, Exorcist is crazy. Yeah, like, it's almost like the grandmother's like the only one that's kind of like the chef, and that you can execute them early. But the problem is that if they give up who the grandchild is, you can get a 2-for-1. So the whole there's generally not like an easy gotta pitch this person down the well sort of thing.
That makes sense.
It sounds like Zach's trying to get rid of the good rolls. Well, like, why
should
would he
I
have
be
that?
killing?
Even if I was the demon, I would just assume I was the lunatic and tell you guys anyways. So.
I believe I was the lunatic the last time.
So the lunatic is like you think you have you think you're a demon, but you're not.
I was like the final
Okay,
4
so
or 5 or
that
something.
can't
I was like,
be
I think
me.
I might be the lunatic.
I kind of want there to be a lunatic so bad.
I think there will be.
Also,
I'll
there's
raise their
a lot
audio.
of-
Bad.
There's a lot of alcohol on the script too. It seems like, so we gotta be
Yeah.
careful.
Lots of drunkenness.
Mhm.
That's something. If I don't know if there's anybody who hasn't. Marianne, maybe you haven't played this at all before, but like drunk here is not a role. It's like a state that one can be in, and it's
No,
not.
I read, and it just kept on being like, "You're drunk, they're drunk,
So
you
what are the
die, you're
good
drunk, you're this
roles
person's drunk,
to
you're
potentially
undrunk,
lie
you're
about?
sober, but they're drunk."
It
Oh
depends
my
on
gosh.
the bluff they have,
Yeah.
obviously. But
I assume that means the script is easier for
Innkeeper
the bad
seems
team then, right?
really good.
But maybe
as
not.
a
It's just
bluff,
it's
obviously.
complicated.
Early, yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause there are a lot of really powerful roles
Choose a
Oh,
player
that can
against their
really
character. If you guess wrong, you die.
put you in a corner.
Yeah, because like,
what
if the-
we
Each day
Oh,
you make
go
a
ahead,
public
Turkey.
statement.
what we found last time is that both games, the
The tea
like the
lady's
bad
pretty
team
useful.
was just like restricted from even being able to kill because of the roles that were in play.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Sailor each night choosing a live player. Either
Yeah,
you
last game
or they
was
are
me
drunk
and
until
Taran.
dusk. You can't die.
He was Zombul.
Okay.
I
That's
was
pretty useful.
Assassin. And like, we basically like we could only kill like what 2 out of the 4 nights.
Right. Yeah. I didn't kill a single person actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because I the one time I had a
so
chance to kill, I shot somebody that was immune.
Yeah.
And then like typically it would like come down to like the final 2, which one of them is the demon. And theoretically they got it wrong, but it didn't matter because they could prevent me from killing anyway.
Right, because of Exorcist.
Taran, how did you block my Shabaloth kills last week? Was that you? You
Yeah, I was the courtier, and we had
Okay.
determined
So I need
it
to
was a
get a piece of
Shabaloth,
paper.
so I was able to drunk the Shabaloth.
I need a piece of paper so I can write
Zach, you
down
need to get
my
that?
lies.
No.
I think that was like a particularly rough one for the demon for you because like the exact set of circumstances in the first night led us to believe it was a Shabaloth pretty early.
Yeah, that was the other part is I couldn't like social game logic it because I was like,
I can always bluff outsider.
Franny's suspicious
'Cause
of Puya
there's-
and Liana.
it's ambiguous how many
so if
outsiders there
I
are.
Kill Franny, and then I was like, damn it, why did I do that?
Did you
Just
kill
not
me?
knowing the rules makes it hard. I think in
You
the
might die
first
at
night
any
it was like
time, the
you and
Tinker, that's
Owen
funny.
ended up.
When you learn
Oh,
that you died
yes!
publicly,
I
choose
remember
one
now.
alive player tonight. If that was a good,
I'm gonna remember the second one. I like the second one. I really felt like I was cooking on something.
I don't get these outsider rolls are weird. When a minstrel dies by execution, all other players except travelers are drunk until dusk. There's so much drunkenness. God. The first time you die, you don't. Okay. Executed good players might not die. This seems fucking impossible for the bad players, right? Like, what the fuck? How do you kill people? Even when you get like good people executed like you want, they survive. Once per game, choose a dead player. If they're townsfolk, they're resurrected. That's a good bluff. I kind of like that. Because I'm important to keep alive the whole time, but I don't have the burden of information. It definitely feels like an obvious I'm evil bluff. But I assume, knowing Christian, he's gonna pull me aside and just tell me what role I'm bluffing. I'm like, all right, figure it out. What are you typing up, Zach?
Costco order.
One Shabaloth. One.
I believe him. I don't know. He wasn't
Alright,
typing
what
to
kind of
me. I
minion?
can tell you that.
Can you guys tell what I'm typing right now?
The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog.
Everyone just making compliments toward me. It's so flattering.
I typed the word boom 5 times.
Boom.
Boom.
In capitals, so it was 5 big booms.
5 big booms.
Boom! 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 Boom!
Boom.
God, she's blowing shit up already.
I don't know how you go on Survivor
It's
49.
nice.
The thing
and
about being a
play
virgin.
Idol and don't say that.
Don't make a Costco guys
I mean, the most valuable roles to keep
The
alive, in
dance
my
after you
opinion,
win
seem
immediately.
like
Oh, after every
Professor,
challenge, I would have just gone
Innkeeper.
boom.
Chambermaid is useful, but
So
it's
I
not
realized
super
that
useful.
Jofo and I are at a disadvantage because we don't have the person in the seat, so we can't message each other.
I'm right here.
What are you saying?
I'm confused.
Good morning, everybody. This might come as a shock to you, but I have perished once again, and a demon has done this. You should probably find out who did this to
Can't
me.
believe
Thank you.
it.
You have me, Marianne.
Wait, so does that mean it's possible?
Hey there, Cory. How you doing?
So what's the deal? What am I doing? What am I bluffing?
What are you bluffing? Okay. All right. So you're either the in. What are you first off?
I'm the mastermind. So just stay
Mastermind.
alive is my
Ooh.
job.
Yeah. So stay alive and do a mastermind. So I could be. You could take. It could be innkeeper, chambermaid, or courtier. Since you don't wake at night, maybe
I
you
like
could
innkeeper, honestly.
So-
So like they could check me and I wouldn't wake at night, but that'd be suspicious. But the innkeeper's got to stay alive.
Yeah, that's a good point. And I could take chambermaid and just start lying about people.
Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
All right. So is this a really quick conversation? What did you actually tell me? So did you actually tell me that you're a protecting role, or what are you telling me?
Yeah, I'm a role that wakes up at night, and what I do is pretty important. I shouldn't die.
So it's good. And I claim, and I'm chambermaid, so I can actually confirm that. That's perfect.
Do it.
So okay, so I have an information gathering role, no info yet. That's what I told you. Okay.
Got it.
Right. Good luck.
Was awkward.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the swamp. Okay.
How you doing, Swap Man?
Thank God. I was waiting in Zach's waiting room for an hour. He didn't want any
No.
smoke.
You know what? It's better than me. Everyone started talking to everyone, and suddenly I was the only one in the lobby by myself, and I was like, "Great, this is what happened."
not
How
this
you
guy
doing,
again.
Christian Swamp brother?
Hello, welcome to the swamp. I guess. Well, I'm welcome to the swamp. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
We're getting
Hey.
busy.
Hello.
All right. Does anyone want to give some hints? Rule of threes. What's the vibes?
We can give threes. Or I can give just general categories. I can sort of say that I already told you this, but but Marianne, I haven't. So I get hello. This is confusing. So I get this is why I like private chats. I get information, but not yet.
Okay.
Marianne.
Well, I'm looking at the roles because sometimes I don't know the roles, and sometimes I'll say what I'm saying, and then it's very obvious. So let me go next, and I'll give you a general idea once
Okay.
I look at my.
and take that in a broad context. Like my role will be because there's ways that a lot of roles you can ferret out information. To be clear, if you look at them, so yeah, if you want to take a look, Maryanne, as so that we don't like accidentally say what it is you are, that's totally fine.
Here, I got it. My thing is like a one-time thing.
Okay.
Okay.
There's a few rolls.
Got it. One-time roll, Maryanne. Thank you very much, Maryanne. Scally, what's going on with you?
Hi, I don't wake up regularly.
Okay. All right.
I do wake up regularly, and I do something that is important, not necessarily of the information, category,
here we
kind
go.
of.
Hello.
Hello, man.
Ooh, hello,
America. Sorry, this is too much. This is a little too much. I might have to leave this conversation. All the little jankles of people coming in is hurting my ears.
Okay.
I'm trying to talk to anyone in a one-on-one.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be
Zach
nice,
won't
Cory.
talk to me.
Hello.
Jesus Christ! Finally, I was in Zach's waiting room all around. What's up?
Swamp. Did any information exchanged?
I mean, very much like people describing their roles with like words that rhyme with their like. No. I mean, my role wakes up at night sometimes, and it's a one-time thing, but maybe it's a two-time. Like, I don't.
All right. So what's your role?
I'm a wake up at night, shouldn't die. Not necessarily the most pivotal information gatherer, but I have a role to contribute.
So you're not the sailor. You're not.
Can you do this in your own spare time? Like, I don't want you to.
Did you wake up last night?
No.
Okay, so you're one of the three of exorcist, innkeeper, gambler.
Look at you.
Which one are you?
I mean,
This
this feels like a very dangerous thing to say, no? I mean, okay, Zach, can I get you in a private room?
I'm going to be busting out my role in the round table anyways.
All right.
So,
I'm the innkeeper.
You're the innkeeper. Okay, so what does that mean?
So it's like a double doctor, but one of them's drunk. So I feel like that's I don't tell anyone role, and me telling you is kind of goofy.
Sure, but I am
What are
a
you?
good role, so I'm not.
You're gonna out yourself.
Yeah, I will out myself. So I will say I am the Moonchild.
Okay. So what is that?
When you learn that you died, publicly choose one alive player tonight. If it was a good player, they die. So it's like basically like
you're trying to not screw the good team more, right? You're basically just trying not to screw the good team over, but you pick a wrong person.
I don't want to kill someone who's super valuable, but at the same time, I can fully prove someone is good.
Okay.
But also, if I'm drunk, anyways, we've identified 2 outsiders, so I assume this is a lunatic game.
Ah, so that means there's someone who thinks it's an imp. Okay, all right, figure it out.
The Gall of Doom. Sorry.
Yeah, Jack, I was going to make the joke earlier when your shot in the dark didn't hit. That's a doom.
Busy going in on Zach as my guy.
I just said it real sad, like.
Welcome back, 12 feet alive.
I think the way that I developed the information was believable because I was very hesitant to say.
Owen?
I will gossip that the demon is on the left half of the circle, from Cory to Maryanne inclusive.
All right, heard. Taran?
I will gossip that there is a puka.
Puka in play. Heard. Jofo?
I will gossip that there is a Poe.
Poe in play. Mitch McConnell?
I will gossip that there is a lunatic.
Heard. Franny?
By the way, if you press spacebar to raise your hand.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Franny,
You're muted if you want to talk.
Hello. I will gossip that the demon is on the right side of the board, also Maryanne and Cory inclusive.
All right, heard. Christian?
I would like to gossip that there is not a lunatic in this game.
Not a lunatic. Heard. Brando?
I would like to gossip that tomorrow is Zach's 25th birthday, and if you're in chat watching this, you should DM him and say happy early birthday.
Everyone do what Brando said. Scally?
Where are you?
I would like to gossip that the demon played Survivor.
Heard. Cory?
I would like to gossip that the demon will play Survivor in the future.
Sure.
Trying to get 50 spoilers?
That's crazy.
America.
I'll gossip that the demon is either a Zomble or a Puka.
Right.
neither.
Heard. I think everybody has raised their hand and gossiped, right?
Yep.
Cool. Feel free to talk then.
What's the benefit of like 7 gossips?
It hides the real gossip
just
because
trying
it's
to
kind of
mask, yeah.
powerful. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I was like, this is quite a
Yeah,
lot of
that way the
gossips
demon won't kill
for
the
a gossip.
We're just a chatty group, Marianne.
So let's
So when
talk.
I'm so sorry. So when you gossip, you have to say, "I am gossiping." You have to declare it, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense. Let's now go back to the game. Thank you, everyone.
So any outsider stuff? Any
Yes.
outsider
I'll
rumors?
I've
start.
heard at least one.
I'll start off right now. I've heard 2 outsiders.
Ooh.
I've also heard 2 outsiders.
So if
Okay.
there's a third, then that's
Godfather.
awesome. If there's not a third and you think you're the demon, you're probably not, and you're probably could just win us this entire game right now.
Just to be clear, I don't think that that's true, Zach. Because if there
He was doing a
isn't-
thing, Christian. He was trying to
Okay.
out the demon.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm actually not doing a thing. They're
Oh,
straight
okay.
up-
Never mind. He's not
If
doing
there was a
anything.
Godfather,
Thank you. I thought I read that right. Thank you.
Demon, you should definitely step up right now.
Actually, yeah, I take it back.
There's two outsiders.
Is somebody willing to like put out the
Oh,
information?
there's always 2 outsiders in this game. Oh.
Is
So
somebody
if
willing
there's
to
a
say what they
Godfather.
are, even if it's not like them, what they've heard the outsiders are?
I've heard someone's been gooning a lot. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what that's all about.
Okay.
Why are you shaking your head?
I don't think that was part of the game, actually.
Okay, so yeah, if there is a
Okay, so-
goon, that's you actually asked earlier, Zach, if there's anyone that would make sense to execute and is not good in the game. The goon would be, because we'd want to lock them in as good. We don't want them to get tapped as evil and killed. That's not for sure, but and it's something to consider.
Is there something? Are there any evil roles that could have chosen the goon last night? That
Puka would be the only
Devil's
one.
advocate?
It's still unlikely though.
Puka,
Oh,
but then
Devil's
they,
Advocate-
but then
Devil's
they
Advocate.
die anyway, right? So
yeah, right, they're dying anyways if it's Puka. So
Also,
Yeah.
the player who the Puka picks is poisoned, so wouldn't that counter the goon ability or no?
Person who the Puka picks is poison.
It's a
well,
question for me.
I don't think it matters regardless because
Yeah, I
they're
don't.
just gonna die.
They will be
and then they would have
made.
been drunk.
Yeah, I think they'd be evil. Just make it short.
It would
So
be-
that's the
the
only
problem
way.
with
knows what's
executing the
good.
goon is if there's there's one rule that allows, right?
The Godfather, right?
Godfather.
Oh yeah,
That would
allow
be the
Godfather.
danger. That would be the danger
Okay.
if we wanted to do it. Yes.
But like the benefit is then like you would know, or yeah, I guess you wouldn't know.
Take some
Then
rest.
you can trace back to why that kill happened a little more easily.
I mean, would there be value in? Would there be value because who goes first at night? Like if we find out who the goon is and we have at least one good person that can
Oh, I don't
pick
think I
somebody
The
at
remember
night,
what
we can
Sailor,
lock
the
goon in.
innkeeper, the
He was.
courtier, and the gambler all
Yeah.
go before any baddies.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. It gives
think
it,
it was
gives
chambermaid, I'm pretty sure he
it
said.
gives us the ability to like to drunk the kill before it happens.
So I'll say I
what it gives us.
protected.
Well, I mean, like for the goon, like we could just like have somebody pick the goon who has a good ability.
I've
and-
heard at least one of those in a 3-for-3.
Should we just kill the goon?
Or we could just kill the
Do
goon.
we know there is a good? Okay, this is news to me.
It's a lot of babysitting.
we should
of
have-
the goon.
is this countdown to end of day or countdown for noms? Here, Dwight.
It was ignorant timer.
Ignoring time. Okay, sure.
Oh, that was
I
an
will-
end of day.
I just
I
wanted
will-
you to shut up. He said.
I will step forward as the goon if you want to kill me and reduce the confusion for the good team for the rest of the game.
Of course, he's the goon.
Okay, so the world.
Is there another person we should kill? Is there a better option?
The only
Anyone want to claim demon?
the only the
I
only
think there's
thing would
a-
be is that if the grandmother was able to wanted to get themselves off the board as a double kill, but I don't necessarily recommend that. I'm just putting that out there for fullness of information.
I'll nominate Brando.
All right, Joe nominates Brando. Tell me why.
Because it doesn't sound like we have a better idea.
Brando, your defense.
That was the wrong button. My defense is that I'm on board with this kill, and I don't feel the need to defend myself.
All right. Anything else pertinent before I run this vote? 6 votes put Brando on the block.
We get a unanimous vote? Or is it going to be like Ichiro? Am I going to be snubbed by one?
One short.
You really want it.
Ooh.
Ooh.
9.
I'll take 9.
Brando's on the block.
You got
Any
75% Brando, so you're still in. It's all good.
I'll take it.
How do
Any
I
other nominations?
thing
or-
on the board where it will show me how many of each role there is?
T.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
And then O's to get the night order.
And then W to pull up the note sheet I was talking about before.
Command Q.
All right. Sounds like no one else is nominated. So I can go ahead and end the day. Y'all want me to?
Was there any other info that we've gathered? Anything relevant? Anyone want to get picked by a role?
10.
I'll talk to America tomorrow, probably.
All
You
right.
jumped from 10 to 4. That's crazy.
No, I stopped. Oh my god. Brando, you okay.
You want to go
Anyways,
through every single one?
Brando has been executed and does not die. Good night.
Oh!
Whoa!
Oh.
Maybe he got
Alright,
devil's
there's a couple of these
advocate.
roles
That would be
that make
crazy.
sense then.
Maybe that he's lying. He was
Or
the fool or
if
something.
we have a pacifist.
Yeah, I was thinking
Pacifist.
pacifist.
I
Is
feel
it
like
also-
the pacifist, the way that Dwight described the pacifist
Yeah.
power, I feel like he wouldn't use it to save a goon. I think he was describing that he uses it to save like.
Well,
a
the pacifist
helpful
is a
goon.
role, right? So he would have
It's
to be
Yeah,
a
possible-
pacifist.
But so the role is executed good players might not
yeah,
die. And I think he was saying in the video that he thinks it's an abuse of power to like use it willy-nilly, so he kind of only uses it
If we
It's
do
with others.
want to metagame, I could see Dwight keeping me alive with that because I could be bad later.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
He also told me.
But the thing is, the pacifist is supposed to help town,
Yeah.
and not throw us off the scent.
That's
That's,
fair.
the thing.
Does
That's
feel
what I
counter
don't
to
get.
But does it
point.
help
I
the
mean-
entertainment of the stream?
Ugh.
Gotta
Wait,
counter
so-
that too.
So
You
because
gotta think of the shareholders.
Exactly.
so obviously like Dwight always tries to make the decisions to like help the evil team, but if you're a townsfolk and he gets to make a decision, that's supposed to help the town.
But it's like the power of the townsfolk is like meant to help. I don't know.
Yeah. So an outed
Yeah.
goon, are they not going to just? Could they not pass?
Don't call me an outed goon. I think that's maybe maybe phrasing we should.
Very 90s.
Yeah.
I do want to just warn everyone, just while listening, my laptop is really lagging on my end. So like I tried to vote for Brando, it didn't even work. So you probably won't believe me if there's a weird kill, if there's a weird vote or something. But like that's just FYI.
Okay, I learned from Fishback that I shouldn't judge people on their ability to press the vote button anymore.
What are all the ways that Brando could not die if he actually is the goon?
Great question. So he could be sailored. He could be inkeeped. Could he be inkeeped?
Could he be tea
They
lady?
can't die at night.
At night,
with the
tonight.
innkeeper,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm
The
pulling that
sailor
up now.
says
Well,
you
in
can't
Sailor,
die.
just the sailor can't die.
Sailor.
Yeah.
So say someone sailored him.
I think
Someone
I'm
could have
confused.
devil's advocated him, which I don't know. That sounds like something they would use to just throw suspicion on Brando.
No, the sailor wouldn't make the goon invincible.
But the sailor, wouldn't they have to choose before they would know Brando's role?
No, the
You
sailor
can't
is the one
die.
that can't die. The
Oh,
50-50 is the drunkenness with the sailor.
Sailor.
Oh, God, I got.
So
I'm
the
sorry.
only way that I survived was the pacifist. Is that what we
Or
were
devil's
questioning?
advocate.
Or
Devil's
devil's
advocate.
Okay.
Those
Or
are
you're
the-
lying to us,
Wait, what
Brando.
about
Or
the tea
you're
lady?
lying.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna say that there's not a devil's advocate because Dwight would have told me I was bad if there was. So that should eliminate
Oh,
that
that's true.
possibility. Because I would have gone
Yeah.
to the battle line.
He would have been
which,
evil.
which would mean pacifist.
But you also would be lying about that at this point as well.
Yes, that is a
Yeah,
complex
but
lie for my
Brando
brain to think of.
immediately came out as goon, and if he
Wait,
was
but what
a
about
bad
the tea
goon,
lady? Couldn't
Does
there
the
be a tea
goon
lady?
learn that they're good or bad?
Yes.
Oh wait,
Yes,
a tea
you have to learn what
lady.
your
Tea-
alignments
I
are.
mean,
I've been saying tea
Okay.
lady.
that's true.
Oh,
Christian or Scally could be teaming.
Yeah, I don't think
Yes.
Fernando would have been so
Okay,
open
I
about
thought I
being
just was
human.
getting this game wrong. I just wasn't being listened to. Okay, perfect.
But also,
Right.
so I was trying to
now that
process
no
what you
one
said.
died today, like based tonight, there could be like one could mean there's a Zombuul or a Puka or a Poe just doing a normal thing. So
Yeah.
we're not going to learn a ton, I don't think.
Well, and then if one of the gossips was correct, then
Oh, that's true.
Did somebody write all those down? Okay, well.
This is an interesting.
Yeah, no, I definitely did. So.
I mean, I think the power of the gossip is that they know that they were right, as opposed to.
So what exact is the gossip?
Because like
The
when there are
gossip
10 out there,
knows
doesn't
if
really
it
help
was
us to try to
true,
figure
a
out which
player
one was
dies.
right.
So the way the script
No,
works
I
is
thought the
very confusing
Shabaloth was
because
just like
every
this
time
weird
one or two or
snout-looking
three
thing,
people
but now
could
I
die just
realize it's
randomly.
a mouth with a tongue and teeth.
I saw that too, Zach. I had that. It's like that optical illusion where it's like the young woman and the old lady.
Yeah.
I noticed it the last time. I was like, what the fuck? It
the
really
rabbit
does
or
look like
duck.
a snout with like an eye.
Right. It was always like so creepy looking, but now I'm like, no, that's just a gross mouth. Which makes sense because it's the eating one.
I love the Tinker as a role. You might die at any
There's
time.
there's
That's
a
just
role,
life,
I think
y'all.
it's like a homebrewed role called the orthodontist. And it's once per game at night, choose a character that has a mouth in their icon and gain that ability. So you can do it on the Shab because it has a mouth. You can also like do it on the Scarlet Woman in you know,
Trouble
the
Brewing.
Trouble Brewing because it's got like the lips. You can do any of the bird ones. So like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
you can do. There's just like a really funny one.
That's so cool.
Is always a fun game I like to play when I play Clock Tower with America. By the way, I'm saying that I protected Zach and Christian. Well, one of them would get drunk, so that's kind of... I shouldn't say Christian, that doesn't make sense. Based on Christian's role, he'd be a bad person to pick, because you want him to be able to use his role. So I would say Zach is someone I protected, and then I'll say probably Sammy, unless she dies. I could say Maryanne, too, just to try to get that coalition up there. But yeah, Christian would be a bad call because he's supposed to clear me. Choose two players, not yourself. You learn how many woke tonight due to their ability. So his information there should say that I woke up because he knows I'm the innkeeper. Okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. I'm so mad that Cabaret stuck in my head. It's so bad.
Good morning, everybody. You wake up and discover that Scally died in the night.
Well.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Just one. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Sorry, 1 second, babe. Thank you, Anonymous, for the gift. I appreciate you. Anyways, what's up?
My little cameras are so small. How do I make them bigger?
When you get into a chat with someone, just click on one of the cameras.
Okay. No, they're like mini. Like you and I are super mini on the screen. Anyways.
Yeah, but like they're mini, and then can you go with your mouse and click on my camera? It should blow them up.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay.
There it is.
What's up? I don't trust you.
Why? What's the T?
Because you're smiling too much. You're really smiley and giddy, and I know you love being evil, so.
It's not even true. I always talk about wanting to be a good guy.
No, that's not true. I know you're like excited. I know you. I know your heart's beating really fast right now because I found you out just based off vibes.
Dwight, get out of here. We're flirting. I told Zach my role, and
okay. What did you tell him?
Well, okay, easy. I'll look. I'll tell you my role if you tell me your role.
I'm not gonna tell anybody.
So I'm not telling you shit. What are we doing here?
Babe.
What are you telling other people about your role? Nothing?
I don't get woken up at night, so it's really boring for me. Just like hanging out.
I do get woken up at night.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
And who do you kill? You killed Scally?
Well, apparently
Really?
you woke up last night and Boston Rob was trying to kill you.
Stop it. I don't want to talk about it. Y'all, I had a nightmare last night. It was really, I can't even say it. But like me and Boston Rob were in a fight and Nani was helping me and it got really violent and really scary. There were weapons involved. Anyways.
America, if you want to tell me something at some point, please feel free, but I don't feel like that's
Okay, I don't think so. I'm marking you down as evil right now because the little mustache, I don't know. It's,
sounds good.
You're smirking too much. Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
I was about this.
Hello.
I think I just totally snubbed Owen.
Oh, did he invite you and then you?
He did, and I like that. Anyways.
Do you want to make amends or?
No, I don't give a shit. So congrats on living, man. That's huge.
Thank you. I live to goon another day. What can I say?
So how does this work for you? Do you find out if you change allegiances?
Yeah, Dwight said he will wake me up if I'm bad. Otherwise, I can assume I'm good, and I did not wake up last night.
It's weird though. So you could try to help the good team the whole time, and then at the end turn bad.
Yeah.
And you gotta. All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's very brand.
That's why I was like, I would rather just die while I'm good, and then not have the stress of being bad for the entire rest of the game.
So it's weird trying to work with you because, whatever.
Yeah. I could be lying, but I am good right now, as far as I'm aware. So.
What are your vibes you're getting right now? Is there any people you feel good about?
I felt good about Scally because he told me his role, and then he died. Which honestly makes me suspicious of Christian.
Why?
Because in theory, if Scally was the tea lady, and that's why I lived, Christian goes, well, I'm not the tea lady and I'm bad. That means that Scally must be the tea lady, and then Christian could kill Scally. Do you know what I'm saying?
So basically you're saying Christian killed Scally to make it possible to kill you?
Potentially, yeah. Although I guess Christian wouldn't want me to get executed if he was bad, actually. Hold on, let me think about that real quick.
Well, he was also the one driving the kill the goon thing.
Yes,
but that's also because he, knows the game, I guess.
He's anti-goon.
Unfortunately. All right. Well, the only people I have like vibes on, like I talk to Christian and he's always impossible to read. Zach, I feel almost confirmed good.
Okay. Yes, I feel good about Zach. I feel good about Sammy. I felt
Sammy,
good about Scally.
Sammy's just been like, we've been messaging back and forth a whole lot of nothing. Like, she's like, I'm confused. I'm like, I'm more confused.
Sammy was trying to help me die as a good goon, so that's why
we
I
could
trust
try
Sammy.
again today, right? Because that'll confirm a
see,
lot whether Scally's like a tea lady, and that would mean Sammy's good. Yeah.
I was talking to Owen about this. I don't want to waste all of our kills on me if we find out more info, but I'm happy to die whenever.
I just think it makes sense because it would confirm T Lady info.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
It's a bad time to have to go to the bathroom.
Welcome back. There are 11 of you alive. Feel free to discuss, gossip if you want.
So, which possible?
Should we just do some gossips first? Yeah.
Probably. Cory, you want to start?
Oh, I would say Owen's roll starts with a vowel.
All right, heard. Owen.
I will gossip that Scally was a townsfolk.
Heard. America.
I will gossip that Cory is evil.
Right. Heard. Taran.
I will gossip that the demon killed last night.
Heard. Joffa.
I will gossip that the demon did not kill last night.
Heard. Mitch McConnell.
I will gossip that the demon is between Maryanne, Christian, inclusive.
Heard. Franny.
I will gossip that the demon is between Mitch McConnell and Owen, inclusive.
Heard. Christian.
I will gossip that the demon is between Taran, downways all the way through.
America is just on my
Scally.
ass, and it's like annoying. I don't think I
Heard.
can do something
Brando?
one way or another. Like I think she just.
I will gossip that somebody here uses
But
Head and Shoulders shampoo.
Hopefully people don't. Hopefully people don't take it too seriously.
Sure. All right.
'Cause, like,
Feel
obviously
free to
America
talk.
would be going for me.
So I feel like we can eliminate a pucka, right? Does that feel?
Why?
Well,
my rationale being
right because
yes.
So
Yes.
based on what we think we know from what happened during the day yesterday, I think we can assume that Scally. I mean, on the
I think we can
in
say
this
that
world
Scally
where
was
Scally
not
was the
killed
tea
by a
lady.
pucka, but it doesn't.
I was the tea lady.
Entirely eliminate a pucka.
So if Scally is the tea lady and he was not poisoned yesterday because Brando didn't die, then that means he didn't die based on his second day of being on the pucka's ability.
Right, but he could have died from a gossip hit. He could have died from an assassin.
Well, but then who did the pucka poison?
They might have poisoned somebody else that was immune for some reason.
Brando or Sammy in theory, but
Although most immune rolls would be negated by the poisoning, right?
Yeah, I don't know if that because if Brando or Sammy was poisoned, then once
It'd have to be somebody else
depend on the
protecting
order
them. Would the pucka kill go through before or after Scally dies via something else?
The pucka kill. You can bring up the night order with O, so we can pick that up.
So
Is Scally's roll out or?
Yeah, he just said it.
Yeah, I'm Tea Lady.
Yeah.
Lady.
So
there
in
is.
that, yeah, go ahead.
It was brought up that there is a chance. Obviously, it's a 50-50 shot between me and Christian, but why take the shot on me and really instead of Christian, unless the evil team knows that specifically either Christian or Franny is bad, so that it could not be them.
I mean, you could. I mean, look, you could always execute me just in case. That way, we take off that world. That would be in case I'm evil or something. We can always do that.
Or Franny.
Did you tell anyone your role, Christian or Franny?
I didn't tell anyone my role day one. Day two, I did.
I told Owen my role. Sorry, maybe I should have just said something.
Well, but you didn't say day one, which means they wouldn't have known that you weren't the tea lady until after, right? So,
is there a logic to like instead of doing the 50-50 with Christian, just and I don't know, it's untargeted, but go after Brando again to confirm tea lady info, and that'll clear like with Sammy and Brando, or no?
I don't mind
Brando, if Scally was the tea lady, then now Brando would die.
But it would be the same reason of killing the goon.
I feel like killing Brando actually might.
But now
it doesn't get
to the demon.
But if it opens up new possibilities of who can kill overnight if we kill Brando, which means we're less likely to figure out what the demon is. So I'm not sure that's the best idea. Like it's not. If there's other better ideas, then we should consider that. But it's also not an awful idea.
I just think he's not
have
the
an idea.
demon and he doesn't have
And
a
this
power.
is based on if we think Scally is the tea lady, and the demons didn't know who the tea lady was, but they knew Brando was safe, and it was between Scally and Christian. So they killed Scally because they know Franny's evil.
Yeah.
So then, should we then kill Franny? You can say something, Franny.
That's fine. That's fine. Owen can maybe corroborate. I feel like my role is like somewhat. I'm a townsperson, but I feel like it's not actually super helpful to town. So I think I'm fine to die here. I honestly think that if my ability works, it'll confuse us.
Actually,
more.
It makes sense for Christian to die, right?
Okay.
I would also love if there is a professor, if they want to revive me, and then we would re-protect my neighbors. We could use it to confirm people in theory.
Definitely want Christian to die.
I agree.
Because we could just try to win next round out of nowhere.
And I'm happy to, if it results in
Franny could get executed.
Closing off worlds. If we either kill off Franny or me, in this case, I'm okay.
Do we have a better option at this point? Is like there any other?
Just a little test, just out of curiosity. Can everyone just like raise their hand if they're honestly like not that stressed about dying right now?
Look, not because of my role, but because of the situation that we ended up in because of the scout.
I think Christian. I sort of think you should.
Any Franny, Christian.
I mean,
Brando.
are we just giving the? Is this just a way of giving the demons who to kill? Like
Sammy too.
unless someone's lying.
Frankly, most of these roles, I think that basically, like we talked about beforehand, a lot of these roles are useful in some situational capacity.
Any nominations, by the way?
If it helps to close off a world, I'm so fine if somebody wants to kill me.
I mean, we could do you then me, but I think that's that kind of like the doing you first and then see if we get more information. I would love to get someone.
Franny. Right, tell me why.
Based on the role she told me and her willingness to perish here, I think it would be beneficial for town to close worlds and avoid misinformation in the future.
I am curious what this alleged. Oh, sorry, not my time. Franny, defend yourself.
Okay, I can talk to you tomorrow.
So it makes
I'm not afraid to die. I'm going to
Franny
confuse
to die
myself.
here,
I think if I stay alive.
Then if Christian dies next,
so I think this is totally fine.
I just have to survive.
Are you okay with just like telling us your role at this point if we're killing you?
Yeah.
Well, let's make sure we actually kill you first before we do that.
Let's put it on the block.
Okay. I can say
Are we not wasting votes here?
I can vote. Or should I not vote?
6 on the block. Running it.
I think we want to do 6. I think this is probably the number we want here.
I'm never going to put my hand up, so make sure we don't do any tomfoolery.
I'll keep my hands are. Oh well, now do you want me to put it down?
Well, I just did it.
It's fine. It's fine.
Franny's on the block. Any other nominations?
And I feel bad for saying maybe we should kill Franny because I feel like you're good.
I think it's Marianne. I think it's so.
It had been brought up already, also.
I think
okay. I'm glad.
If you wanted to kill me instead, that's fine. But like,
can I nominate?
I was just the brave one.
I'd rather figure it out and die than.
I just want to nominate Christian, and I just want to hear Christian explain why the Franny or Christian kill is better than the other.
Christian, your defense.
Yeah. So the reason you would want to get me out is because the suspicion that why did Sally get killed instead of me? It was pretty kind of clear that there was a tea lady situation with Brando based upon all the situations going on. So why shoot Scally instead of me? The idea is, oh, maybe I'm evil. And it closed off that 50-50, makes us a lot more, it makes me, I guess, more reliable toward town. The reasoning for Franny, Marianne said, so I don't want to say it better. I can't say it better than she did.
Okay.
Anything else pertinent before I run this vote? Right, 7 votes a tie. Need to execute Christian instead of Franny.
Zach stands alone.
Thanks, Zach.
One's less than 7.
I'm sorry, I have a pregame with Franny.
It's actually just him being Mitch McConnell and using a vote when it only doesn't matter.
Okay.
Mitch McConnell would never vote against Christian.
Too soon, Joe.
Any other nominations?
No.
All right, I guess I'll go ahead and end the day. The execution of Franny, who does die. Good night.
All right, Franny,
So I feel
what
like
were
I'm
you?
definitely not getting enough
do you want me to say
information
tomorrow
out
when
there
everyone's
where
here?
like not enough people feel
Well, I think
good
everyone's
about
here
me
now.
is my main
Oh, okay.
concern.
I was the minstrel,
But
and
the
so I
thing is,
feel
like,
like it's helpful
I think
to
it benefits
identify
me
if a
quite
minion
a
has
bit
died,
for Christian to
but
die
also
very soon.
I wouldn't actually know, and so
And
I think
then
it just
be able
makes
to just
everything
ride
more
on the like,
confusing.
hey, you shouldn't kill
that's,
the innkeeper.
but
I think is almost the play because I can't.
But it also we would
get
know
my
there
way
were no
down to a
kills. You
final
can't have
three.
any
I
kills
think
on a night
with
after
the
a
game
minion
I'm
has
playing
died
so
as a
far, I'm
minstrel.
just like super out of it and passive.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, they would
I'm
be
sorry.
poisoned
I
too.
didn't realize that.
That's,
No, what?
Okay, maybe I should have said it before.
I kind of wish I had asked you what your role was more directly.
Owen, you should have spoken up.
You know, I totally forgot about that as well. If
Is
I'm
that
being
true?
honest. Yeah, because it's
Because all
all
the
other
people-
players that
oh.
my dumbass didn't read.
Okay, well,
Well, so who's more valuable to revive between me and Franny now?
yeah, that's a good question. I mean, mine's just harder because you don't like yours. Scally
So
is
what is her
More
you feel
confirmed.
pretty
And then we're
claim
still
here?
getting
What is
gossip
minstrel?
kills, possibly. So it's like,
And an
Yeah.
assassin.
All
Yeah,
other
all that.
players are drunk until dusk tomorrow.
Well, Godfather would kill us.
So everyone's drunk. So none of this theoretically matters. Okay.
I don't think.
The only reason the Godfather would go off is that Franny was actually secretly an outsider, which I don't see there's a world where Franny would.
No,
I'm a lunatic.
I was saying in terms
When a
of
minion
if
dies,
Franny were to be
execution,
brought
all other
back,
players
going
are
through
drunk.
worlds in which she's
Okay.
not, like, it would be disguised.
So everyone's drunk.
For
real,
So
actually.
I think I'm still more
Okay, perfect.
the role to bring back. But, I don't know.
So we're about to get some evil information.
I sort of feel like Scally, if either of us are brought back, we're just gonna
Wait,
be
but no,
killed
she's not even a
immediately.
fucking
no?
minstrel.
Yeah, but make
Or
them waste
dial in.
around.
Dial in. There's
Yeah,
no minstrel.
true.
There's no minstrel. Oh my god. Oh. I'm not even like hungover.
Has
I'm a
anybody
little hungover,
said
like,
what
really
the
not.
other outsider claim was? If it was Tinker or Moonchild?
Moonchild.
It was Moonchild.
No. I was just saying that was the other option.
I have heard an outsider.
Well, which one? Which
You
one?
want to just say it, Cory? I mean, you should just
Yeah,
say
I heard Moonchild.
I also heard Moonchild at one point.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, interesting.
Anyone would like to tell me as a confirmed good person? I'm here.
Okay, everyone, mute your headphones. I'm gonna tell Scally.
Corey, if you could tell Sammy, and then Sammy could tell Scally, I think.
Sammy is confirmed, so you could tell
Okay.
Sammy.
Yeah.
Sure. Fuck it, let's do it.
Oh yeah, Sammy is confirmed. Oh, that's good.
So this works.
Yeah, that's great.
So who do we feel is really good then? Sammy, Scally, Brando when he is good.
At that moment.
We're kind of like clearing that side of the board.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a way that Scally could have? I'm just like spitballing. Is there any way that Scally could have been evil and like protected Brando?
It's a little too galaxy brained in my
It's
mind.
a little too galaxy brain.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
I just wanna
also
make sure
had
Corey
them
has
kill me
fun.
that night.
Right.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Too much.
Because you would be like the devil's advocate, I guess.
Yeah, and it would have been. I don't think they would take out my vote in the first night for that reason.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Had I died later in the game, I would say more viable.
Well, you probably wouldn't, because if you
I
were
mean, in the theoretical world.
in the theoretical world. I'm just saying, I watched some old streams the other week, and Scally, if there's anyone that could galaxy brain, I do think it would be you. I saw you like completely giving 3 for 3s that were 3 for 3 BS. I was like, this guy's. And it's so funny because anytime I've played with you, I'm like, wow, I just really intrinsically trust Scally. And then I watched the streams, I was like, why do I trust this guy?
I appreciate that. I do okay.
Marianne, do you know how to whisper by chance? Because I've sent so many messages.
She doesn't
Not
want
like
to
in a
talk to
rude
you.
way, Marianne. It's a game mechanic.
She told
Yeah.
she wasn't seeing.
Exactly.
I tried to
Me?
whisper to her and she wasn't seeing it, but then she told me that to her yours is a empty seat. So I think she just doesn't want to talk to you.
Wait, you can't be whispering to me. I literally do not have the option to whisper to you.
Do you want to like maybe like refresh?
Oh no, I mean
your
I can
page?
whisper to Franny. I do not have the option to whisper to
Oh.
Okay, I've
Jofo.
sent a
How's
bunch of
that?
messages. Do you want to just try like
How's it going?
refreshing?
Wait, Jofo, have you been
If I-
whispering to me?
No, I'm talking to Zach.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Wait, how do you talk to Zach? I don't even have an option to talk to Zach.
Marianne, try just refreshing your page, and then hopefully I will appear. That's happened to me before.
Oh my god, I'm being ghosted by Sammy.
It won't kick you, I promise.
I love being left on red.
Yeah, this is definitely intentional. This is like
Oh, I have a question. This is for the general chat. When people say left unread, do they mean, are they saying left UN read or left on read?
Left
O-N.
on.
O-N.
So ON. So basically, it says you read it, but you're not responding. Hence
Yeah.
the,
Correct.
the insult. Okay, got it. I make sure people say it, and I'm like, what? Which one is it?
Good morning, everybody. You wake up and discover that Mitch McConnell has fallen.
oh, that's fine.
Ooh.
Oh, huzzah!
Interesting.
So does that count as a real death or no one died?
I kind of so here's the deal. I kind of my role wasn't even useful anyways. So
Oh, we're not getting an answer.
Did we know it?
Okay.
What was that?
Should we all know it? Or
I'll tell you all. Well, Brando, I don't. Oh, Dwight. Sorry, Dwight's calling.
Okay, that's what I thought was about to happen. Okay.
interesting.
Yes.
Okay,
So I was gonna
apparently
say-
people have information because I don't.
Oh,
I still have no clue what's going on.
Interesting.
And this isn't me saying.
What up?
Hello, I feel like the board's kind of coming together a little bit.
Yeah. I'll go back because Zach has to do a thing. Yeah.
Hey.
What did you do? What did you do?
What?
What's happening?
What's happening?
Oh wait, this could have been good actually.
Your eyes
This could have been good.
What does this mean?
Wait, now he's
Or
talking.
it could be that there's a tinker and someone's just gonna die.
What is it?
Zach, you claimed the role to me, so if you're wanting to follow through on that.
Okay, I am the Moonchild.
Wait, can people hear Zach?
Wait, what does this mean?
Yes.
Refresh, Marianne. Refresh.
This whole time I have not seen or heard Zach.
The entire game?
That explains why she wasn't reacting to you
That
telling her
first-
to refresh
It's
that.
so-
I thought she was just being so rude this whole thing.
Although, like, this
That's
sucks
me, I'm
because
just
there's an
boomed,
empty
right?
chair next to me and Tofa.
Now I feel
Time.
I said that, I was like,
Why
ha, ha,
is this NPC dying?
She was like, "Who's Mitch?" And I was like,
Wait, so none of Marianne didn't realize it was Zach.
Marianne, I was having full conversations with people in public. You just think people were going insane?
Marianne's like,
Still,
lots of awesome
here didn't even
silences
mean
with this
anything
one.
theoretically.
Zach was asking so many
I've been
questions.
seeing
You were
an NPC this
responding.
whole time.
People had been saying Zach.
McConnell dies, it
doesn't count as anyone, right?
I didn't get. That's why I messaged Choose Mitch because I'm like, I don't
Zach
get
could
what
just
this
snipe
joke
me.
Wait.
is because I have not seen
Oh,
you.
and you've been calling me Mitch, so she's extra confused.
Yes, because I didn't. Or I was just like, oh, Brando really likes Zach. I guess that's why he's trying to tell everyone it's Zach's birthday.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Anyways, Zach, you claimed the role to me if
Okay.
you want to follow through on
I'm
that.
a Moonchild, which means that I get to choose a. Now that I'm dead, I publicly choose one alive player, and tonight, if it was a good player, they die.
Ooh.
That'll happen at night.
Does that happen before people make their choices? Because then we could confirm me as good if he had picked me and I die. Unless the bad team is able to swoop in first.
They might
That's-
swoop in.
Okay.
Is that, yeah,
Can you
what's the
press
night
them?
order? Do we know?
Hit O on your thing.
That's one way to do it instead of
Moonchild
executing
looks
me.
like it's pretty
or
late.
you could execute me and do someone else. Either way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's like at the very end.
Does anyone want to be picked real quick?
Oh, you didn't already pick? I thought you already
If you're
picked.
good, you die.
now,
If you're bad, you
He's gonna
don't
do it
die.
publicly. He's got to say it publicly.
I think I would say Christian is my top choice at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm gonna choose America.
Ooh.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm good, so I'm gonna die.
Feel free to discuss.
All right, back to this.
I don't get the America pick. What's that for?
I'm getting weird vibes from Taran, and Taran and America are chatting a lot at night.
Okay. Taran's not. I haven't talked to him once. I've tried.
Yeah,
he
he's
rejects.
very much keeping to himself, and he was like,
Yeah.
I thought I made a pretty decent point about it not being a Pucka game last round, and he kind of just shat on it, like using this very obscure, like, once in a million chance of something happening. So I
Yeah.
just feel like he was trying to distract from us actually solving the game.
Well,
So
the only thing this isn't really worrying about. America just thinks it's me, but I feel like that's in every game kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that means she's suspicious any more than anyone else, but I told Zach my role. I'm gonna tell Sammy my role if she stops leaving me on red.
Okay.
But
do you mind telling me? I'm the sailor. I'm just gonna tell you.
Okay. Look, I'll tell you. It's a gamble because it's like a role you really don't tell people, but I'm the innkeeper, the double medic. Which it's like it's very useful, but it's weird because I don't want to protect the most valuable roles because then they could be drunk and we lose their power. So I've basically just been protecting the confirmed good people.
Okay.
So I did Sammy and Brando last night.
Okay.
And I thought that made sense. Because I don't know. I didn't want to.
They can't die tonight. Okay, so they can.
Like
still
I've
die
heard of a
during
chambermaid, and I'm like, that's probably not a good person.
I've also heard of a chambermaid, and I've heard of a chambermaid that confirms that you wake up. So that's promising.
Okay. Wait, it's Christian? I assume? Yeah, okay, that's mine. So that I don't know if he's marinating me, but I like that information. So I just figured she's like the wrong person.
Maryanne does not wake up. So
Maryanne does not wake up.
Or did not wake up that night. Yeah.
His information is just like he finds out how many of them woke up, or does he find out specifically who woke up?
I think he finds out specifically.
Okay.
Oh no,
Or
it's just how many. How many? So he confirmed he must have confirmed with Maryanne that she did not wake up.
Okay. Well, basically what I'm saying is tomorrow, you're the sailor. Do you think you're? I feel like you're almost like a really decent person to save, right?
Yeah, I'm 50-50 to be drunk anyway. So
okay.
And
so
the only thing
I'll
that happens
save...
when I'm drunk is I can die, so it's fine.
I'll go you and Sammy next round probably.
Have you heard anything from Owen at all?
Literally nothing. I feel like there's a little coalition on this bottom of like Sammy, Scally, which they're all good, which is fine. But I think they're figuring out who they're sus on.
Yeah.
But all right, I'll go talk to someone.
Hey, Cory.
So why America?
Why America? Well,
Cory.
you gave me more information, and now I think you're bad.
Why is that?
Because I think that was or do you want to say? I don't want to out you to a bad person, America.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Wait, can I still be resuscitated? Would that be a thing?
You would, theoretically, but you'd need to find the professor, and a lot of things would have to happen.
Okay. I'm still trying to figure out the logic of everything.
Or maybe I could have been drunk. And then my power wouldn't have even worked. Like, there's a couple of different worlds.
Can I talk to just Zach, maybe? Because I feel like what are we doing here?
Well,
why don't you want to include me?
Yeah,
because you've been very clear from the jump. You think it's me, so it's kind of like I don't want to share information with you.
Why? If it would make me feel better about you, why don't you want to share information?
Because the information I heard from someone this round implicates you in potentially a bad group.
Oh, then maybe I got it.
So.
Pretty awesome. Cory, the innkeeper is just a little sus. Who'd you pick the first two?
I did you and Maryanne night one.
Okay.
I just talked to you, and Marianne's next to you, and then Sammy, Brando were the two cleared people who didn't have like the most important roles. So I'm like, okay, they feel like a good person to save, and also, if one of them gets drunk, it's fine. And night 3, I know who I'm gonna save, but I don't want to tell America.
Okay. Choose more powerful people, maybe. I think that those are the ones that.
I heard
it's actually good info if we find out someone's drunk and we can trace it back to you. That's actually really good for us.
Okay, sure. All right, I got it then.
Connection.
That's all right. That's all right.
I'm sorry.
Bitch.
So, Owen, I'll say cryptically, there might be another reason why that thing didn't work.
Okay, welcome back, everyone. There's 9 of you alive. Feel free to discuss. If you want to gossip, feel free.
Oh, God.
Corey.
Oh, this is good.
You're muted.
Don't tell me.
Oh.
I'm going to say Taran is the professor.
Heard. Taran.
I'm going to say that one of Owen, Cory, or Christian is the demon.
Heard. Jofo.
I'm gonna gossip that the demon is between Taran and Cory inclusive.
Going like on the down.
Down,
Yes.
going down.
Counterclockwise.
Heard. Christian.
I'm going to gossip that the professor has already used their ability.
Heard. Sammy.
I'm gonna gossip that it's a Poe game.
Heard. Anyone else want to gossip?
Wait, I'll do something.
Okay.
The demon. I gossip that the demon is on the bottom half.
So Brando to Taran inclusive.
Yeah.
Right.
Or
Heard.
Brando to Taran.
Okay. Brando.
I will gossip that Dwight ate a vegetable in the last 2 weeks.
Heard.
You can confirm that, Dwight.
Yeah.
No, that'd be mechanical information. I don't want to confirm anything for the game. Anyways,
He hasn't had a vegetable.
You haven't had a vegetable in the past 2 weeks.
I'm not denying it either. Like,
Why?
what? Anyways,
As fascinating as this is,
Will you have to ask what a vegetable is?
That's how Cory lives his life, though.
Feel free to talk.
Okay, I'd like to talk a little bit. So I do want to throw out, just there is the world where we might want to close the 50-50 from yesterday with me. I just want to put that out there as a potential execution for today. But I think there's other information people are going to want to get out there for today.
So we still only had one death each night, right?
Yes.
Correct.
And on the second night, we killed someone during the day.
Correct. So that would mean that the Zombull game, if it were a Zombull game, it would have to be supplemented with a different kill.
The only way that the demon is accountable for both kills is if it's a Poe that chose to kill once each night. Otherwise, there's either gossip, assassin, or something else that I don't know about.
Yes.
Now, what I think is really great is that we're kind of at the point where if we knew there was a gossip, we could kind of take some of their info and really use that to narrow it down and figure out the kills. And if we had an innkeeper as well, the innkeeper would be able to save the gossip to ensure that they don't die. So there's actually not a risk of them exposing themselves right now if there was a gossip.
Ooh.
Could the innkeeper save them?
So nice hearing you.
The innkeeper.
I'm pulling it up here.
Yeah, the innkeeper
Yeah,
could
the innkeeper
totally
could save
save the gossip. And
They can't die tonight. Yeah.
It's a 50-50 chance they're drunk the next day, but
And I've heard there is a gossip and an innkeeper, so and they're both still alive. So if they're willing to do that, I mean, seems foolproof.
Boo!
Maybe don't say who you are out loud, though. Maybe don't do that.
Oh.
Oh,
well,
sorry.
I think we should get this info out there. I think we should be able to like really track the gossip.
Then won't the innkeeper just be killed, and then they won't even be able to use?
Well,
their
the
ability?
innkeeper doesn't need to say who they are, but the gossip can.
Oh.
All right, well, I'm gonna volunteer to die today.
Oh.
Why?
I want to figure something out.
I see.
Okay, so I think we can say probably that it's unlikely to be a Zombull at this point because of information that I know and other people don't. So never mind.
Noms are open, by the way.
I'll
Wait,
nominate
so-
myself.
Okay.
What did you think, Jeffo?
I'm gonna nominate myself.
Right. Tell us why.
I'm trying to figure something out about my role and its mechanics and how it interacts with other players. So I would like to die today, please.
All right. Anything else?
Oh, wait, I shouldn't use my dead.
Not use that.
Yeah, don't use that.
Vote for this. Vote for this.
We probably only want 5 votes on it.
I think I know what you're going for, Jofo.
Yeah, I think you know exactly what I'm going for, Christian.
Yeah.
It takes 5 votes to put Jofo on the block. Running it.
I think we only want 5 here.
Marianne, I'm
gonna keep.
No, Brando, can you vote for this? I'm worried about the back half.
Yeah, okay, Jofo can drop one. Yeah. Jofo. Okay.
I was on it.
Wait, so I have a question.
It's scary watching this at 2 frames per second, I'll point out.
Oh, but we
Go on.
don't find out until after. Okay.
Yeah.
So I have a question for Zach.
Mm-hmm.
Your whole idea of people outing themselves, can't you do the math if you know both their roles? And like without outing the gossip because they're not going to be outed publicly? Like can't you just independent study do it?
Oh, you're saying that like if I know what the gossip's content
If you know who the
was,
gossip is, I guess if you didn't write down what they said, that's.
well, I think that like the smarter minds than me could really use this info to put it together and to really like have every brain on this to figure out, okay, what must be true, what must not be, if we're believing this gossip.
I personally would appreciate that because I didn't write down anything.
Right. And I think that like if the worry is that the gossip's going to get killed tonight, then we can just save the gossip. So
there are ways to save them. Yeah.
Can I make a public declaration?
But the gossip really doesn't want to do that, so whatever.
Go for it.
It has nothing to no good information. But tomorrow I want to kill one of Owen, Zach. Wait, Owen. Yeah, that's right.
Who's not
Owen,
here?
Zach, or Corey.
Oh,
That's what I
Zach
want to
again.
do.
Zach's
And
already
people-
dead.
I'm dead.
People are. Oh, you're dead. I must have.
I mean, we could kill him again.
What's your reasoning, Marianne? Why those three?
Okay, basically, just I know information, but based on the people I trust and the people who they trust, if all the people we trust are the right people, then those are people in the web which aren't there. So then I want to kill them. So
Marianne, I know you. Did you actually mean me as someone you don't trust?
No, that was a mistake.
Gotcha.
I was gonna say, have we kind of ruled out a Godfather because we have two solid outsiders, and
No,
I
I
think
think
a lunatic would know they're a lunatic by now.
You would have to have executed the Godfather, right, or died during the day in order for the Godfather ability to activate and account for one of our 2 night kills.
Did anyone else have anything else to say for the day?
No. Let's see what happens at night now.
All right. With all of that, Jofo is executed and does not die. Good night.
Ooh.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
Are we publicly discussing what was found out?
I'd rather not.
Okay, well, I'll
That's
talk to you
interesting
later
to
then.
It does confirm what I already believed, so that makes me happy at least.
I don't understand.
Okay, I figured it
anything
out.
that's
It was only I wanted to kill Owen or Corey. You were not in the net. I'm very open to changing, so feel free to chat with me tomorrow. If someone secretly wants them dead, let's make something happen.
And if anyone's against that, please talk to me. We can make something happen.
Corey, you can talk to me too and try to convince me not to kill you. I'm just going based on numbers here, you know?
Yeah, I know. This game just feels like a slow death for me. Who am I gonna say that I saved here? Zach said he wanted to do a high leverage roll, which is Christian. And then Sammy is just confirmed good, so it's probably I think Christian Sammy would be my pick. Okay. Yeah, I just don't know if Sammy trusts me. Sammy and Scally are sending too many messages. The thing is, like, I just don't know how to push the Taran America world because I don't know anything about Taran. Like, I know America is the gossip, which is a pretty good role to fake, and I don't know how we would confirm anything based on it. Gossip is, if it was true, a player dies. You'd think if America was the gossip and she was correct on things, you'd have multiple deaths in a night. But we haven't gotten that.
That was a big one. No, I was talking about the Maryanne message to Franny.
Oh, they're talking about
how it's like it changes sizes based on how much you send. So you like lock this one.
Actually, it wasn't a very long message.
I've never kept track of that before.
You're right. I sent her. There's absolutely 3 things I knew at this moment. One, a part of him. I'm not sure how big that part thirsted for my blood. Second, I was
irrevocably in love with him.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha. Yeah, she just wrote out ha ha like
yeah. I actually said, according to all known laws of physics, a bee cannot fly. Its wings are too small and it is too fast. But the bee persists anyways.
I think if you're sitting next to someone evil, there is merit to just spamming their chat so much that they can't talk to their other evil neighbors. It's an interesting strategy. So do we think America's going to die tonight or what?
I don't know, Zach.
Let's find out.
You know I'm dying. How dare you?
What made you choose America anyway?
I hadn't spoken to her once the entire game. And I didn't want to just confer.
That's a lie. That's a lie. I was there when you were talking to America. Liar.
I picked her. What are you talking about? I picked her.
That was after.
After I picked her.
That was our first convo. He's like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. And I was like, yeah.
Well, and I didn't want to pick someone that we already had info on. I wanted to pick someone I had literally 0 info on. To get info, basically.
Good morning, everybody.
Somebody's got a pack of Pokemon cards to open, by the way. Not to interrupt you.
You wake up and discover America died in the night. Sammy died in the night. Owen died in the night.
Oh boy.
Brando died in the night.
Oh my god.
Okay. Well, that's a Poe and a half. I feel.
So that's Poe plus the.
Like either a Godfather kill or an assassin kill or a gossip kill.
So that means a previous.
No, America got the Moonchild kill. Moonchild kill, right?
Moonchild kill for America.
Yes.
Moonchild and Poe.
Yeah.
No gossip kill.
So Poe.
There might have been a gossip kill earlier.
The previous kill.
The gossip. Can we assume that whatever the gossip guessed the night that I was killed was correct, and that's what resulted in me dying?
Yeah, there was a Poe charge. America
So
would
I was
say
the
that.
gossip. I was the gossip. Last night, what did I say? Or last day, I said that the demon was between Taran, like the
2 days
bottom
ago,
half.
when the day that Jack died. So the second gossip.
Yeah.
No, the second gossip was that Cory is evil.
Oh.
Okay.
So just
was that the night someone theoretically gossip
player
kill
count.
died?
So player count, we're done to final 5. So thankfully the Poe is not gonna be able to kill 3 times next time, but they can kill. I hope it's I hope there's a courtier that hasn't revealed themselves. But that's so they're gonna get 1 kill next time, right? And we execute 1. I would say no gossips today.
I have to die.
Is what I'd recommend
Christian feel.
in case there's a gossip who's still alive, because you don't want to go down to 2. We only max want to go down to 3.
I would like
the
to point
gossip's
out that Maryanne asked me who I trusted and told me who she trusts. 2 of the people on my list died. Nobody on her list died. So
You're right.
Maybe dying overnight's pretty crazy, isn't it?
Wait, we can go into private chat.
Yeah, let's go to private chat.
I want to talk to a couple people I haven't talked to.
Hello.
Feels like you and Sammy are the hive mind of this game. From my
We're trying to work
perspective.
on it. Who'd you protect last night?
I did Christian and Sammy.
So how'd Sammy die?
I mean, there's like 8 different ways to get poisoned, right?
I'm dumb, but so Cory, I need them explained to me.
I don't know. I mean, there's 5 different ways.
I
Like, there's a minstrel. So if we got a minion, well, no one even died during the day.
Well, Franny claimed minstrel dead early in the game.
I don't know, but I went Christian and Sammy. Zach was pretty like Zach's advice was a little weird, but I don't think he's confirmed good. America was the gossip, right? That's the
yes.
Okay.
America was the gossip. So I'm very curious because so early I remember she gossiped that you were evil. We only had 1 kill that night. So because otherwise people that I've heard were really looking at you or Christian. Owen was on the table, but he's now dead. So
Owen told me that he was a spent townsfolk, but he wouldn't tell me what he did.
Say what. Interesting. Okay. There's not many left on the table.
My question is, because the people I've been pretty suspicious of is, I feel like Christian's been kind of marinating me, but he might just be good. Or Taran in America is the other world I heard, and that was kind of a Jofo world that he was making. And I have not had a word with Taran this time, and if America's the gossip, like that doesn't seem to make much sense.
Yeah, I can see that. I know Taran and America obviously had that conversation early. Jofo's claiming Sailor. I
don't understand him claiming Sailor and then having the vote on him. What's the?
Because then he confirms whether or not he was sober and the other person's information is good, but he won't tell us what that is yet.
I'm gonna try.
So was he drunk or the other person drunk? Yeah, I'm curious. So
yeah, I never picked Jofo, so he couldn't have been drunk from me.
Okay, interesting. Well, he when he picks someone else, either he or the other person is drunk.
So I mean, it's. But I'm saying like it could have not fallen on him, and he could have gotten drunk another way. Like
yeah.
Who knows? All right,
let's see who he picked last night too.
1 second. Let's take this.
Oh, Owen hates
Evil
me.
team, I see you.
Here, let me pull Scallion too.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, Cory, let's talk.
Okay.
Can you request me because my buttons
I
are
got
not working? Okay, thank you.
I just talked to Scally.
You just what?
Talked to Scally.
Did he give you anything good?
I mean, he's just talking about the worlds. There's obviously one where I'm bad. Because I protected you tonight, so that didn't work.
It could have also. Well, I'm also wondering because I was the gambler. So I was wondering. Tonight? No, I gambled the night before, and I gambled Jofo's role. So could it also be that I died from like a wrong gamble?
So you got Jofo Sailor was
what I gambled, yeah.
But
I mean,
died.
I also think someone would have come for me if they believe that Scally is Tea Lady. They would have killed the 2 good people on either side because they would know. There's a world where Maryanne and Taran are both bad because they're together as bad. I'm also going to be honest. There's a world where you and Christian are bad. You, Christian, but it can't be you, Christian, and Taran. So I don't know who the third is.
Yeah. So last thing I'll say because we have to go back is like I heard about Jofo was kind of on to Taran, and I've heard nothing about him.
Yeah.
And that worries me. But I feel like I don't know.
Did you wake up? You woke up last night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oy.
All right, welcome back, everybody. There are 5 of you alive. Feel free to discuss any gossip if you want.
Dwight, I have a quick question.
Publicly?
A public question. If the gossip were to die, would they die before their like night 3? Basically, let's say that America was the gossip. Would her gossip have gone through for
gossip
that?
Goes after the kills, right, Dwight? After the demon.
So the way I run it, I run strictly night order, and gossip goes before Moonchild. If that's what you're asking.
So the gossip's kill would have gone through.
So if the gossip is killed by an evil player's ability, gossip does not go off. If the gossip is killed by the Moonchild, for example, a gossip would go off.
They get that one final gossip.
Correct.
Okay,
cool.
What was that last gossip you did, America?
That the demon was on the bottom half of the board.
Okay.
From
I want to nominate Corey.
Okay.
Wait.
I make it
Wait,
Cory America.
can we discuss a little bit first? Can we just,
Okay.
just put this out here?
let's
I think it's not a bad call.
I
Marianne.
think
I
makes
want to come out with the
sense
information. I've been trickling out to a
for
few
Christian
people.
to die
I
here,
am the
'cause
chambermaid.
Christian, well,
Okay.
they'd still think I'm
So
the demon.
Wait, what was-
on the
Interesting.
So I'm the chambermaid. So I've been telling people around the board this. So the first night I got the check, I checked Marianne. I checked Marianne and Cory. Okay, and I got a 1. All right, and that was the night that Marianne did not wake up. Okay, and then on night 2, I checked Taran and Owen. Okay, and and both had woken up. Okay.
I'm sorry, Christian. Is night 1 the night?
Oh, I'm sorry. I have my notes out of order. So the very first night, I checked Franny, and I checked Sammy, and I got a 0.
So
Okay?
I thought you told me you didn't wake up night 1.
Oh,
when we first did our did you wake up thing?
I was lying that to make sure I wouldn't get caught.
Okay.
Yeah. So I got a 0. Then on night 2, which was Marianne and Cory, that is I got a 1. Night 3, I checked Taran and Owen, and that I got a 2. Both had woken up that night. And last night I checked Franny because I thought that she's a possibility that she could be the Zombul, and because she killed her, she basically volunteered to be killed. And Jofo, and I got a 1. So I believe Jofo woke up, and I think that Franny did not wake up, so I did not believe Franny is the Zombul. And that's what I got.
Even if I was the Zombul, I wouldn't have woken up because we killed someone yesterday, right?
Well, because she's.
No, you did not kill someone. If you did, we didn't kill someone. Jofo didn't die.
Yeah, we
Jofo
didn't die. We
next
didn't
to
kill
you.
anyone yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put up a timer for the day, by the way.
Okay, so I don't know what people know, but
yeah. So Sharon, you wake up. Did you wake up
there's
at
two
night?
things. Well, okay, yeah. You know what? That's okay. 1.
There's 5 alive.
Can I? Yeah, but there's scenarios. Jofo, can I ask who you picked last night?
I picked Brando last night.
Okay. In what world would the innkeeper's people not be protected?
Yeah, the innkeeper. Sus.
Corey's lying, right?
He's definitely lying.
I mean, I want to kill.
Yeah. From my
Cory.
perspective, Cory or Christian is bad. Cory seems definitely bad. I just don't know which one is the
definitely
demon.
not Cory.
Well, wait. So America's gossip last night was that it was between that the demon is between Taran and Brando inclusive on the bottom half.
And we didn't get extra kills if there were 3.
We did not get
posed
extra kills.
as America.
Correct. I'm wondering if Cory is a minion, which would make either Maryanne or Christian the demon.
Now, one other thing that the demon could have done is they could have sunk a kill into America, knowing that to try and mask that
the extra kill in that case.
That's true.
Oh, that's clever.
Would somebody have come up with that?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you had 3 kills to go around, right?
Yeah.
Like,
what would sinking the kill into America do?
Basically, the gossip kill.
Well,
it would hide the gossip.
Wasn't one of America's gossips that Cory was evil, right?
Yes.
What would it count for the kill if the kill
Was
that
it I'm
happened
evil or I'm the
was
demon?
America's?
That you were evil and it was on the Poe chart.
That he was evil, yeah.
So
And
that was-
one person died that round in a round where the Poe must have been banking, or
So was that a bank?
Yeah.
Okay.
not only did one person die, it was me, the Moonchild, which is absolutely who I think Dwight would choose there.
What were America's other gossips?
That it's Puka or Zambul the first night.
Okay.
Second night was Cory, and then third night was between me and Brando on the bottom.
So I haven't heard much of anything from Taran or Maryanne this game.
Well, hey, Joe,
America
we were
had
trying
like
to talk to
4
you.
rumors
yesterday.
that were all
We were
Cory's
running
bad.
around talking to Christian.
What the fuck am I supposed to do?
No.
Well, there was a reason. There was a reason Joe and I were trying to reconnoiter over what happened based upon the attempt to kill him yesterday. Go on, Maryanne. I'm sorry.
Can I say something?
Oh, no.
The rumors that I've heard of Maryanne's role, I'm realizing don't square with what happened last night.
Yeah, what is her role? She won't tell me.
Do you want to say Maryanne? So I feel like I've heard something, but what I've heard doesn't make sense given where we are in the game.
Maryanne shouldn't say her role, I think, generally. I mean, I guess at this point she should.
The final 5?
You can whisper it to me.
If it's what I've heard, the fact that Maryanne is still alive is not impossible, but becomes increasingly improbable.
Oh, is she gambler?
Oh,
Maybe I'm misunderstanding, but I can.
Maryanne is not bad. I think it's Cory or Christian. If the killer didn't bank a shot, then it's Christian, and if they did, then it's Cory. I think is kind of where we are.
Okay.
But Taran, is your role public?
My role is not public.
Can it be?
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Sorry. Christian, did you request Cory night 1 to talk, or did Cory request to talk to you?
I requested to talk to Cory.
Okay.
Okay, so in night order, which I've been.
By the way, this timer's for end of day, so.
America's kill would have
that,
gone
like,
off before she
Christian's
would
the
die
demon.
due to Zach's Moonchild ability.
I don't see a
So
winning path here.
if
I just
they
don't see
sunk
it.
the kill into America, then it would be Cory. If they did not, it would be Christian in that theory because of the number of deaths that happened.
Is this the world where Maryanne is bad? Because if Maryanne is bad,
No.
Okay. I was just she jumped Cory immediately, which would make me think he's a
this is
minion.
Exclusive with the Maryanne being bad world. What? So Taran, I'm assuming you know more about Maryanne than that you don't want to give up publicly. But do you have like a mechanical reason to believe that she's good?
Yeah. Okay. I guess we have to nominate someone. I will nominate Christian.
Tell me why.
And I'm just gonna come out and say everything. So I'm the Exorcist. I picked Jofo the first night,
okay.
Christian the second night, Owen the third night, and it could make sense that the Poe banked a shot one night and was blocked by me the other night, meaning Christian was blocked the second night and then used all 3 shots the next night. And by first night, I mean the first night that it was possible for me to use my roll. And in addition to that, basically there's more information, but if I'm right, then it doesn't matter if I say it. But if I'm wrong, then it might give up the game. But there are other people who know the information that I trust that can back me up that Maryanne's not bad. And if Christian's bad, he already knows my role, and he already knows that I woke up that night, which is interesting. So
the reason I picked you that night was the reason that I picked you on night 3 was that I didn't talk to you at that point.
Basically, my plan right now is if we kill one of them, I'll exorcise the other one, and they won't be able to kill. So as long as Jofo's not the demon, then I think we're fine.
I like killing Christian over Cory in this theoretical world better, just because of America's gossips.
Well, what if Cory is the assassin?
There is a world. Yeah, so my defense. So I think that's a viable. I'm trying to reason how the Poe charge works.
Okay, I see.
Because we know there's a Poe
path towards.
If there's an
it's a very hard
exorcism,
path.
and it sounds like you're saying
here, Taran exercises me.
Their last choice, not the last round.
Last
and
choice.
doesn't
last round.
see
Okay, then
the
that
possibility of a
all tracks.
mastermind.
There's also a world where
that's the only world I see.
Didn't hit the.
But I still don't know because Taran
and then
seems
there was
to trust
extra kill
Maryanne
in one round, and there were just one kills off of the Poe at the beginning.
And like
of the game.
Jofo, it's just
that
hard.
said,
I think they're.
I've been volunteering to be on the block for many rounds now. The only reason I'd be slightly hesitant about it, I won't push back hard on it, but the reason slightly hesitant is because if we get it wrong, then the Poe will get one charge. We got to hope that there is no assassin alive to kill. So, but if we think that there is, all the other minions would theoretically be dead, and they're getting rid of me would be fine.
Wait, can I add something here that's relevant?
Sure.
It's the Poe charge was the night I was killed. It wasn't the night that Scally was killed, in my opinion. I don't think it's Christian. Christian was willing to die several times earlier. If it's anyone, it's going to be... If it's him working with Cory, it's going to be Cory. Like,
I feel like we had this with the last game where it was Zach and Taran. Like, if Christian was the demon, then Taran, wouldn't he have killed you already? Because he would have
that was why I thought it was Cory, but then America's gossip thing made me think back to Christian again.
Anything else?
I think either way, I block the other one and then we vote the other one
Yeah,
out.
I'm just confused by the use of dead votes here.
Don't use. Yeah, this is not.
Oh, I see.
Because I feel more solid about it being Christian. I feel like if America's gossip was right about it being in this bottom scenario, if Cory was the demon, we would have had one more kill that round.
Then, Scally, how were you killed? Were you killed by a demon, or were you killed by like a gossip?
I don't even know.
Could have been.
It wasn't a gossip because it's a poke.
It would have had to have been an assassin, I think.
It
wasn't gossip.
Guys, long nomination. Take 3 votes.
We just need at least 3 votes.
I just don't think that 2 dead votes is a good use of dead votes.
Yeah, don't use the dead votes.
I would put my hand up like with my lag issues. I don't want to cause any confusion. Okay, so I'm not.
I mean, Joe, but you're saying not to vote as dead votes, but you're not putting your own hand up.
Well, certainly not to make it more votes. I would have put my vote up to make it. I would have put my hand up to make it 3.
Any other nominations?
We nominate Cory.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Marion?
I nominate Cory.
Tell me why.
Like, I think that I agree that either Christian or Cory, based on the information of the people I trust, are evil. I think we need to go and see the possibility of why Cory is better. My gut's been telling me Cory. More that Cory's the actual demon over Christian. And so I want to give people the option to see if we should override it, kill Cory this time, and do Taran's plan of exorcist.
Can I ask you a question, Taran?
We're screwed.
Who did you exercise last night, Taran? Because it's you
Owen.
can't do the same person. Oh, so either of them are available. Okay.
I just think I can't
Yeah,
talk.
we-
I
so-
thought Owen
so
was
he could
so
exercise
clearly
but then he
bad
died.
that like I don't want to try to
Great.
platoon
Okay,
Christian.
Who is the third evil in this world you're building, Taran? I'm just curious.
I honestly don't know. I thought it was you. So
Yeah, no, that's okay.
Not Owen.
Cory.
At this point, I'm starting to feel like it might be Jofo. I think we need to be very careful
I didn't
here
die
because
yesterday.
evil. If Maryanne certainly shouldn't vote. If Jofo's evil, he should vote because the problem is if even just one good person votes here, the evil people can tie this at 4 with 3 votes.
I didn't die yet.
Marianne, how confident are you in Taran?
And then I think we lose.
Unless you think I was devil's advocate and that
Right.
Like,
Jofo, what I'm saying is, if
Taran
you're
is
good and
one
you're
of the
voting right
people
now, you're
who
basically
I've
allowing
voted in the
evil to
beginning,
tie this
and all
up.
the information we've gotten has like synced up.
Not there's multiple
Okay.
votes up.
Your
Hi,
defense.
hello. Early on, Christian came to me and was like basically clearing me or confirming my role with his information and saying he was going to go around and clear me to other people. So that could be a long marinade. Very, very possible. If he dies here and the game ends, there we go. And if not, it's got to be Jofo. I think him voting there was weird.
That is not what I
Not
said.
voting there,
Cory.
rather.
That's not what I said.
That's the vibe I
That's not
got.
what I said.
Have you protected anyone, Cory?
Can I add
claiming
something pertinent?
I can go down the list.
Yeah, give us the list.
Night 1 was Zach Marianne. Zach told me or implied what nature his role was. I thought he was a good person to protect. Second was Sammy and Brando. They were cleared via T-Lady, so just protect the good people. And then yesterday was Christian Sammy, because Zach told me to protect an important role, and Christian claimed chambermaid to me.
All right.
Wait.
Well, if you saved Sammy, then was she dead?
Yeah, then
That's been the mystery for
Cory's
a
evil.
while.
I think he's trying to
We
draw
know
votes
Cory's
on him,
evil.
but
We know Cory's evil.
I know, but like he's trying to draw votes on him, but off of me, which I don't understand.
The point is that we can't allow this to potentially tie. So we can't.
I don't want to vote. I've been okay with dying many times now, but anyway.
Right. Anything else pertinent before I run this vote for Cory? All right. It takes 4 votes to tie. 5 to keep Cory instead of Christian running it.
I love Sammy's liberal use of public chat.
I was just making sure.
Also, what a rude husband to be like, are you dumb? Do you know you're talking to everyone? Yes,
There was
I
another
did.
chat earlier in the game that it was unclear if you knew.
That one seemed like
We were all,
that one
no, they
seemed
were all meant to
very.
be.
the one that's
Wait,
like,
was it
are you
the-
willing to claim anything? That was supposed to be public.
Wait, what did I say?
There was one, or it doesn't matter. But there was one earlier where you were like,
All
"Are
right,
you?"
so
This is
so
just a
tomorrow,
slow
let's
march.
strategizing for tomorrow. I don't think it would be stupid to kind of push things close to a vote. Let's hope there's no secret assassin going on here that hasn't procced yet. That's not just the assassin kill into the end and plan for tomorrow. And that's what I say.
Mm-hmm.
I'm weirded out by the fact that Cory tried to put the votes on him himself at the end. That's the way I read it.
My defense was that bad.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that must have been an intentional. Cory was trying to.
I've been executed and does die. Good night.
Yeah, Cory, I don't think we're gonna trust anything you
Yeah,
say.
there you
As much.
It's all fun and games, but it does hurt.
Mm.
If anyone
I'm just
wants to
waiting
be
for the
protected, let me
reveal.
know.
I'm waiting for the reveal at the end that Maryanne was able to see and hear Zach the whole time.
No, I promise you. I promise
This
you,
game
I've
is so
not.
beyond over. America just like immediately jumped on me, but I don't think that really was the problem.
I'm just still waiting to see if Dwight's faking us out.
He's not.
You would know.
It's been a sad game. I
was so confident.
I never had a handle on the game, and my role was like one where simultaneously you have to share it to protect yourself, but also
All
by
I've learned is
sharing
that
it,
12 people is too many for my little
it's
brain.
like obvious. You're like you shouldn't share that kind of role. Like it was really hard.
Same here. I want to sit back and.
The people yearn for a confessional.
I don't know what the path was here. It was kind of like America jumped me immediately and had 4 gossips about me being bad in a row. I'm like, all right, well, and I think the problem with bluffing Innkeeper is you have to tell people you're Innkeeper in order for them to want to keep you alive, but telling them you're Innkeeper is like the least Innkeeper thing to do. And I messaged Sammy that I was protecting her before she died.
That's something I'd recommend never doing.
Yeah.
Like people, hey, I'm protecting you before you know what your demon's doing. Like always, if you're playing protection role, wait until you see the results before forming what your fake info is. Because then you can
I just kind of after that it was like I think I was drawing pretty dead before then, to be honest. But that was probably the most, you know.
Yeah, I mean, like if you're a very publicly known protection role, it's like, why the fuck are they still alive? You know. But you also see, like in this case, yeah, people claiming like powerful roles currently and are still alive. It's a balance thing, you know.
It's just been tough where like the mastermind role doesn't do anything. You just got to stay alive, but like
you got to get yourself very, very trusted.
I feel like what I needed to do was have Christian be executed really early.
That
was the play.
I think if you push that, and on the day Frenny execute, if you get Christian instead, I think y'all have a really good chance of winning because the next day whenever Jofo,
I could just be quiet and whatever happens.
Yeah,
happens.
and they killed Jofo for science. That would have been game over because they executed Jofo. Like that's the point where it would work. But yeah,
that was my one thought. But now that I'm so sussed, like even before now, like a couple days ago, it's like I can't say anything. Like I'm like shit. No one's gonna like. It's when you enter a room and then everyone else knows you're wasting their time.
Yeah,
and I'm just like, all right.
But I mean, I think there's still a shot. It's just unlikely.
Dwight, I've cooked something up for this day. Don't worry.
Okay. I'll let you cook.
His team will still lose.
Right.
Yeah. The only reason it would be bad is if he's not actually the demon. That if there's a demon somewhere else and it's not him, we lose.
How?
You have to be. How? What do you mean?
Sorry, just can you explain? So if let's just assume that you were the demon and you died.
No, well, obviously I'm not arguing if I'm the demon. So you have to believe I'm the demon in that case. If you believe I'm the demon, then the game would be over if you vote off Cory. But if you don't believe that I'm the demon, then getting rid of Cory, if there's another demon, we lose.
But if it's a mastermind game and we vote someone out, then the bad team wins, right?
Good morning, everybody.
Yeah. Yes. Correct. Someone other than Cory. That's right.
No one died tonight.
So it's a bit of a catch-22. You got to make a choice.
I just like to kill Cory.
So I chose Cory. So either he's the Poe and I blocked him, or
he chose me
they're
and
probably
I'm
dead.
invincible still.
I mean, also possible, but
What's your role, Jofo?
I would go Cory here.
I'm the sailor.
And Jofo is why my ability didn't work.
Correct.
Yeah, Jofo didn't tell me that he was the sailor, but he left some hints, and then it checked out that he was throughout the game. So I believe Jofo.
So the other only options would be Maryanne or Taran, right? That's the only reason this.
You're muted.
What do you want?
Why do you have 4 gossips? Everyone being like Cory's bad. Cory's the demon. Cory's bad.
'cause
Somewhere
I don't
between
know
these
what
two
I'm
people are bad.
doing. I literally don't know what I'm doing. And then I didn't even realize, I thought I had died after Zach killed me. So I hadn't even been thinking of a gossip. And then it started going around and I was like, wait, I'm not gray. And so they were just kind of pointless. And I tried looking up like gossips and stuff, but I don't know. I just, anyways, I'm just kind of checked out.
Me too.
I have an announcement which will then go and disseminate from people.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
I am the grandmother. I think this is the last night we'll have. My grandchild was Taran.
Okay.
We're all back in town. Okay, I guess we'll.
So there's not a world where both Maryanne and Taran will leave evil. I don't buy that world anymore.
No.
So the only way it would go on. I'm sorry.
Oh no! I was just saying that's why I've been liking what Taran's saying. That's why I've trusted Taran, and with the web, I have been saying, so I know Taran is the exorcist. So I know that if he said he did Cory, and I've been sus of Cory for like about 2 nights. I'm ready to kill him. Sorry,
Just
Cory.
to confirm, Taran, did she come to you and say your role to you? Or
Instantly.
Okay.
Instantly.
And then Joe
Just making sure there's no
That leaves only Cory. Cory's the only one left.
Wait.
Unless Taran and Maryanne are both
very
dead.
quick to clear Jofo. Let's talk about that.
Jofo, the night 1 sailor kill, Jofo instantly says, hey, you all can kill me. I nominate myself. Explain
So
how
is the argument for what happened last roundtable, whatever, was Jofo was playing poorly? Is that the admission you're going to make, Jofo?
No, I don't believe that Christian was bad.
Jofo's definitely
I wanted
the
to kill you,
killer.
Cory. That was the only explanation.
If we want to accept the world that I'm bad and Jofo is bad at game, I'm willing to accept that.
Is there any world where it's Maryanne, Taran, and Christian? And Maryanne and Taran are like confirming each other? Because I had like
That's what I'm saying, because they're also confirming each
I had
other.
a weird interaction with you guys.
You're so close to the truth. Don't do this, friend.
He could take a kill. He could sit on a kill
You're
with a
so
bow.
close.
Blah blah blah.
Like I confirmed to Taran, and then I also pretty much alluded as well to Christian as well. He can say that he knows that I said grandmother. I was very adamant of not telling him who my grandchild was. Can you confirm this?
Well, yes. You did not tell me the grandchild. You told me you were the grandmother. I
How
think
did
Cory's.
Christian? Because you.
I think
said
Cory's
he
evil, obviously.
Confirmed
Yeah.
the grandmother from his chambermaid ability, but how would he have done that if? Because the world that we're building is Christian is the demon and Cory is the mastermind, or Christian was a minion and Cory is the Poe. But how would Christian then know your role, Maryanne?
No, I told him.
You told
Oh,
me.
you told.
She told me.
I told. Yeah, no. That's how it came
I thought
out.
I was cooking. I thought I was cooking.
No,
We need
sorry.
myself, Maryanne, Taran, and 1 dead vote on Cory, right?
Yeah.
That's how this goes.
Oh yeah, we need 4.
We need 1 dead vote
is
to
there-
prevent a tie.
Which is just America has her dead vote, right? So
I got my dead vote.
I have mine too.
I have mine as well.
And there's no way.
that-
There's absolutely no
that I
way.
trust. I was going
I've
through
seen
who I
this-
trust the most.
Sorry, Scott, you want-
Sorry, no, my bad.
No, good. I apologize.
No, I'm open if you want to do that.
I nominate
yeah.
Cory.
I was going to go first.
Too slow, man. Too slow.
Maryanne, tell us why.
Even before I had empirical evidence that he was evil, I thought he was, but then the evidence became empirical, and now he's evil. So I think we should kill him.
Yeah.
Cory, your defense.
I'm going to save it for my nomination.
Should we pile all of
Okay.
them? Should we leave
We
an
need at
option
least
if we want to change our
I only
mind?
think
4,
we-
and
we
I
need-
don't
we
trust
need 4.
Christians.
All right. It takes 2 votes to put Cory on the block or running.
Joke's on you. I couldn't take it down if I tried. I got 12
Yes.
seconds.
Vote America.
So do we want
thanks.
to leave
I'm
it
gonna
at
I'm
4?
throwing it up.
Okay.
Oh,
There we go.
oh.
I mean, I'm not voting for anyone else, so.
I don't think it's
Yeah,
that
exactly.
at this point.
Corey, did you want to make a nomination? It sounded like.
Oh, I've got a couple I want to make. I'll
I don't
nominate.
think-
I'll nominate Jofo, of course.
Tell us why.
I don't think we're going to be able to gather the votes regardless, but I do want to give people the opportunity, if they want to be on the right side of history, to make the vote to eliminate Jofo. It's highly performative, but performative votes are symbolic, and those could be important.
Jofo, your defense.
I want to be known I was drinking water when he nominated me, which obviously means I'm
I'm gonna play both
We have
sides,
to
so I
vote,
always
we
come out
have
on
to
top
vote
with the performative vote.
Anything else pertinent before I run this very important and meaningful vote for Jofo?
Mhm.
Okay.
great performance.
History will look down upon all of you. This is crazy.
Whoever this
History
fucking
has its
demon is.
One's not enough. Any Taran or Jofo you wish to nominate? Cool. With that, Cory hasn't executed and does die. And the game is over. Due to the mastermind's ability.
Chat's open.
Oh.
I think it was
wait.
tough.
And good one, because Mastermind died on Mastermind Day.
Oh.
And it was Christian?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, so Christian was your demon, was the
It has to
pro.
be. Otherwise, I wouldn't root this down.
Yeah, because we'll go through the game. What happened? The first day you executed Brando, your
Granny
good and permanently good goon, who was next to Scally, the tea lady. On the first night, Christian, as the pro, decided to charge. Scally was killed by the assassin. The assassin was Franny.
Good job, Franny. You stayed under wraps.
That was a bad move. Whoops.
No, I think that was good.
The America thing,
until
she
you
always
because
thinks it's
you
me
have a
every single
conversation
game
of
we play.
one side
You know what I
goon,
mean?
and
Like-
that also confirms Sammy, the gambler, as
It's
a good player as
kinda-
well. So yeah, getting rid of two
I don't
ladies is really
know,
good. The next day, you guys executed
It's like
Franny,
every single game.
and then
It's same thing with me and Zach.
Christian was poised to get 3 kills, but Taran, the exorcist, picked Christian that night.
I hate Taran so much. I've ever told people how much I hate
Oh,
Taran.
no.
It's just you don't want to be on the bad
That's a
team in
lie.
this script.
I
It's
just walked
just
into
I don't-
Christian. So yeah, because Christian charged night 1 and didn't get to wake up night 2, he gets the 3 kills on night
It wasn't
2.
just
So
that
weird.
America
Yeah,
suspected
yeah,
me.
yeah.
It was she
I
suspected
was
me
like-
and
I told
was the
Christian,
gossip.
maybe good won't
Like,
figure it out. And then next day,
it
Taran
was
But,
just
but I was
not
like,
much.
it's Taran. Taran's gonna figure it out. What are you
That was
stupid?
it was the first thing I looked when 3 people died. It was the first thing I looked at. I was like, oh, does my thing prevent the build up? And it was like, nope, it's the last choice.
God damn you.
Yeah.
All right, next we had we had Owen, your professor, who attempted to resurrect Franny. Which didn't have work.
Franny told
most
me
Owen
one tried
shit
to
ever.
resurrect me. I think he's evil.
It was just a tough game because I didn't feel like I had
And
no
he lied.
Even if Owen
ability
picked
to
Scally, wouldn't have
convince
worked
anyone of
because on that
anything.
night, Joe for the
My-
sailor
I didn't
picked
have
Owen, and I
information,
instantly made
and-
Owen drunk because why?
Oh
would
wow.
not? America was your
Wasn't my
gossip
fault.
who gossiped about the Zombul or the something else was wrong, and then correctly gossiped that Cory was evil, which was very funny. And
Like
you were
4
correct,
different ways too. She's like, Cory's the demon. In this group of people, someone's evil. Someone's evil in the bottom. I'm like, shit.
It's always on my mind, babe.
Zach was the
So I
main
knew it.
child
He was
who.
smirking too much.
Oh, the smirk.
Yeah, Zach
Yeah.
was the main child who
I know you
killed
love
with a-
being evil.
Yeah, I killed Zach with America's gossip, and then Zach then killed America. So then Maryanne was your grandmother who kept it under wraps almost the entire
Nice.
game.
Even though I blatantly told freaking Christian. Worst case scenario ever.
I
Like,
was hoping
Taran's
to
so
God I
bad.
hit your grandchild, and I was like, it better not be Taran, because Taran was catching sus, and I'm like, I'm gonna keep him alive. So I
Oh,
want to
wow.
make sure they. Oh my God.
I was hoping you hit him because that would have been like a 5-kill night if you hit him.
Oh my
but-
God! I was just like, but he was like the one person gaining sus from Jofo, so I had to keep him alive. I'm like, God damn, Jofo protected you. Also, I want to say, people talked about the cleverness of sinking a kill to frame America. I was literally talking to Dwight about that, and and he told me, don't worry, people won't notice that the Poe mechanics. So really, this is Dwight's fault.
I thought they wouldn't, and then instantly like I genuinely, and this is our mistake. I sometimes underestimate. Like, oh, they've only played BMR a couple times. They won't figure out the intricate like interactions. And no, y'all figured it out.
I never would have
I'm
figured that out.
So excited to
lost.
watch this back because when I went to resurrect Franny, because I was debating resurrecting Scally or Franny, and I said, "Chat, I'm gonna watch this back later. Tell me if this is a good idea." But I think there's a higher ceiling if I resurrect Franny, so I'm sure I was getting cooked.
Wait,
No,
hey,
it was a good
It
choice.
would've
though.
worked anyway.
Ryan and Christian marinating me this whole time, trusting them completely. No, it was Taran that made me see the anti-Christian light. It was you, Taran, because I
Oh.
completely trusted you, Christian. You marinated me so well.
Oh, I appreciate that. No, Taran is like the bane of my existence. Like if I'm evil, I was like, I just I set an egg timer for when Taran susses me as evil. And
I
as soon
did
as
the same thing, Taran. I didn't talk to you the whole game because I know you can read me like a book. I was like, I literally.
That's the thing. I didn't think it was you the whole game, and then somebody in my chat at the end was like, "Yeah, she never talked to you. She avoided you the whole game." I was like, "Oh."
Because I know that you can.
I was happy knowing
did you
Taran was
know-
on my side. I was like, I'm gonna be taken care of.
Christian, how did you know to talk to? Did Franny tell you I was professor?
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
Immediately.
So
Can we talk through this? Should I have killed Brando instead? Because then we don't have as much of the tea lady confirmation situation.
Okay,
and
so that's something interesting with assassin goon is also a very unique interaction where if the assassin picks the goon and you're the first person to pick them, it turns the goon evil and it kills them. So assassin can lock the goon in as evil by themselves.
But also I picked
And then then you get their evil vote at the end of their evil dead vote. That's interesting.
Was it on? I think that's the night you picked. Oh yeah, that night.
I picked Brando night 2, which is like the
that's
first
true. But yeah,
That's when I would have done it. Okay, so then it wouldn't have worked.
It would have killed him. It just would have killed him as good, and then it would have put Scally next to.
If the goon dies and hasn't been picked by anybody, can they still be turned evil?
Once they die,
they're chosen by a.
The power's gone. The power's gone.
Okay.
So also, Christian, I want to come back to. So Christian, just one thing as well. When you picked 3 kills, and I was telling you order matters, I was trying to like pick Brando last. Because
did I not pick Brando last?
You picked Brando second, and in a world in which he was sober, you would have stopped your kills early.
Yeah. So because I'm a dumbass. That's why. So
he would. Yeah.
Oh, God damn it! I forgot he was the goon. I was trying to like avoid the things. I'm an idiot. Well, speaking of idiot, so
don't worry, he was drunk
Sammy, I have a question for you. What did you determine by me talking to Cory that I must be the demon? Is that what you determined by that question?
No. I didn't. I was just trying to figure out if one of you very quickly claimed requesting the other, because in my mind I was like, I wonder if one's the demon who's giving bluffs, but.
Yeah, that was bold. You guys went right in there.
Well, I'll tell you. My fear was that I was the lunatic. So the first thing I did, I didn't know if I was the lunatic or not. So I had to beat my 2 minions before they would ever hear from potential minions.
I was bummed because I basically told Christian like I'm down for innkeepers. Feels like a good bluff. I can't die. I'm the mastermind. I feel like it's actually a terrible bluff because a real innkeeper wouldn't tell anyone they're the innkeeper. And once you do tell people, then you have to tell people who you're protecting because there's no reason to keep that information secret. And then it's like, okay, maybe it could work if I'm next to Christian whispering to him the whole game. But I feel like the way you have to win as mastermind is just like kill the demon night 1 at the execution and then just hope like, oh, there's 9 people left. What are the odds?
That's why people are willing to die early.
All the time. No one wanted to kill me.
Well, that was all part of it. Is your willingness to die signaled that it might have been a mastermind game.
Wow,
as
that's
well.
I didn't even think about that.
Also, Scally could have sussed me early. I could kind of.
Damn, thank you for reminding me that the mastermind exists.
One thing in the future.
No, people started saying mastermind at like night 4, and I'm like, the what now? And then I'm like, oh, we can still lose this.
Okay, Christian. One thing as well. The chambermaid bluff. Remember, chambermaid can only pick alive players. I don't think anyone caught that, but because you said you picked Franny on night 2.
I screwed up my chambermaid bluff like 2 to 3 different ways. It was actually embarrassing. I couldn't pull up the menu fast enough. I'm like, is it night 1 or is it not night 1? My Mac is going.
Yeah.
It was.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, and when I said minstrel to you, I didn't have bluffs yet, so I was like, "Fuck me if this is something."
Wow. You got lucky on that. Yeah. Do people have to head out? I'm assuming.
I'm gonna have to head out. Yeah.
I also have to head out.
Do a quick one. Oh,
I can do a quick game.
Hey, good job, guys. Well done, town.
Who needs to head out?
Bye,
Raise
y'all.
your hands.
That was fun.
1 second. Is it this one? Whoa. Oh God, it's such a tough game with these tougher scripts. I feel like, okay, so I think for beginners, that script might be easier for town, but you can kill so many people that sometimes you can just win off the vote. I didn't play it well, but like, I just didn't see it. I don't know. I feel like, did I make mistakes? A ton of them, but I can't pinpoint what the problem was. Like, it felt like I was playing from behind from the jump. And then I was like, you want to play very actively to get yourself out of that situation. But I'm like, Innkeeper is such a shitty role. Like, that was just my big mistake. Like, Innkeeper is a bad bluff. It just doesn't make sense. The only way it makes sense is if your demon is next to you and you can whisper and like coordinate. But I thought it was a good bluff. That was just a misread. The mistake was like saying that I protected Sammy even though Sammy died, but I think at that point I screwed up by even just telling Sammy at the start. But the problem is, as an innkeeper, you have to tell people who you're saving because there's no reason not to. Like, if I was being super cagey about who I'm saving, I think the sus falls on me all the same. When a bluff is too easy, it's transparent. That's the thing. I don't think it's even an easy bluff. Like, an easy bluff would be like Soldier in the normal script, where you just say, like, I can't die in the night, because then you have no information to share. The problem is that makes you vulnerable to die during the day, which is the benefit of the innkeeper. But especially when my innkeeping doesn't even fucking work. It's like, shit. Most of the people have played that script before, too. I mean, I've played it once, and it's just like, you got to play it so many times to really understand it. I think the only people who genuinely had a handle on that script was, like, Taran and a little bit of Jofo. Like, would have been sus if you weren't sharing info since everyone was clearing each other. So that's I guess, my problem with this script is there's so many ways to clear each other. I think Christian screwed up a few times of, like, he just kind of had to get the grandmother-granddaughter or grandson duo. Like, that was kind of the only path, but I get why you keep Taran alive, because Jofo was putting sus on Taran in America, and at a certain point I realized, like, maybe that is the only path, but he really just needed to kill Taran earlier, because Taran's exorcist power was too much, and he, you know, would have killed Maryanne as well, and then all of a sudden, we might have the votes, even still, the death votes. The dead votes would have had to 50-50 between me and Christian, and I don't know who they would have gone with. Someone in chat earlier said you did the script before as Evil in 1. No. I did the other script as Evil in 1. And then the last time I did the old script, and I got very close to winning. I might have spoiled the VOD from it. It's kind of a sad VOD here. It's fine. It was like there was never really hope from the start, you know? Was that the one with Claire? Yes. Can't believe Mitch McConnell never threw out a hinky vote with no repercussions. Sometimes the vibes are fine. Like, that hinky vote didn't feel sus. It was just like, oh, Zach's just being goofy. Goofy. The end game was slow because we knew where it was going. Yeah, and I felt bad because, like, Franny and Christian were fighting their asses off to try to create new worlds, and I was kind of giving up. But, like, nothing I said held weight, especially when Christian was dying, so my only hope... there was no hope at the end. I didn't see it. Like, if I had a good argument to say, I would have said it, and Franny and Christian were good at coming up with stuff just to word vomit, but there's no world. Like, everyone was hard cleared at the end. So it was just like... But anyways, I always enjoy doing Clocktower because it's a stream earlier in the day, and then I have, you know, nothing to do after. Got to go to the gym. We're going to edit the Patreon thing. I don't want you guys thinking the Patreon vlog is going to be like a well-made Casey Neistat vlog. It's just going to be all our videos stitched together. All the good ones. So, you know, just something to look through. But thank you, Martins, for the gift. I appreciate it. It's 6 on the day. And A-Rod for the tier 1. Did you guys enjoy the BB Can rewatch? Double eviction. How crazy is that? Safety Chain is so good. So good. Hall of America's IG Stories compilation. She sent me 170 videos. I'm like, how the fuck do we have 170 videos? God, Safety Chain is such a great twist. And I love, like, the way Big Brother US would do it is they would do the Safety Chain, and then it would just be a competition, and whoever got last gets eliminated. I like that it still culminates in, like, a vote. It was basically, they did an AI arena at the end of the double eviction. That's essentially what they did. You know what I think would be a fun variation of a Safety Chain? What if it's like a Safety Chain where you have to pick someone to be in jeopardy? You know? Or, like, you have to pick one person who's safe, one person who's in jeopardy. You have to do it at, like, the final 15 when there's a lot of people. So everyone has to make an enemy and an ally. Everyone. You'd have to do it early because otherwise there wouldn't be enough people. But that would be awesome. Need to know how Kevin got Marty to say Helena's name. That's in the next episode. They explain that. But I've been watching a lot of BB Can 10 live feed updates. Very fun to listen to. Very chaotic. Herman sucks. I think it's just one of those things where, like, you think you're the protagonist. So, like, when some people are rooting for Jess, it doesn't come off good. I feel like you should skip the Wendy's window so it doesn't spoil every winner for America. America doesn't have a good memory, so I'm not worried about that side of it. Also, America knows, like, that Kevin wins 5. And that's kind of the only BB Can season I could see us watching in the near future. I think she knows about Paris, too. Like, she knows. She knows. And also, BB Can 10, she, of course, knows a lot about the season. She knows the final 3. She knows the final 2. She knows the winner. But it's not hurting the viewing experience at all, you know? The person in the Patreon comments explains everything. Yeah, it's been fun. She'd love BB Can 5. That'd be the next season we'd watch, I think. BB Can 5 is so fun. Maybe 2 before 2 and 3 before 5. I could see it. But, like, 5 is just so fun, and we get so excited to watch the BB Can 10. Like, I want to keep picking really good seasons. Promote the Patreon. Yeah, we should do a public live. We haven't done one in forever. Does she know who wins AFP? I think she has an idea. CFP. If we were to go back to US for the rewatch, I may want to try BB3. I don't know. BBUS. I think I'd... You know what, honestly, I would think, and maybe you guys wouldn't like this because I know you guys are Big Brother people. Don't you think it'd be fun for me in America to watch, like, Survivor Cagayan or something, or Heroes versus Villains, or, like, some of the best Survivor seasons? Because they're quicker, too. It's just 1 episode instead of the 3. Survivor Season 2. I know America wants to watch them in order. America, you want to come in here? What is this bullshit? Everyone's saying you have the mind of a mastermind. You clocked me. Is that true? I think changing to Survivor would be fun. Survivor Australia would be fun too. But those are pretty long seasons. You and Christian are so obvious. I think Christian's always obvious and not obvious, which makes him hard to read, but that game was just so cooked from the beginning. Like, America, did you have any idea what was going on all game? Because I had no idea. And I even knew who was evil and everything, and I did not understand what was happening. Yeah. I just... Here's the thing, like, I want to learn the script so I can play in it. I just am not there yet, and I don't think I'm willing to put in the effort to learn the script. You know, like, the best way of learning it is, like, sitting there and actually playing in these games, but I don't feel like I picked up much information from that game. Like, I don't think that was a step towards knowing the script better. BB Musings, you might seem like it's a joke, but it was serious. Nightmares like that suck. New Kid Nation flavor of love. End of stream. Something mindless. Yeah, look, I Love New York doesn't do it for me. It's just we've watched so much of that kind of TV. I need something new. I need something new to watch. That gets me going. Yeah, people like Taskmaster. Charm School. But Charm School is the same vibe, America. It's like... It's more like Flavor of Love, I Love New York, VH1 stuff. There's nudity. Okay. Make a submission for stream shows suggestions. Good. It's got to be something that I'm not going to get copyrighted on, so it's got to be like a YouTube thing. I'm trying to get Quinn to watch The Genius with me, but he hasn't said yes yet. Because I think that'd be fun for me and Quinn to watch The Genius, then talk about it for 30 minutes, and that's just like, we do that once a week. Kind of like a live stream podcast vibe. And no, for any of you guys who haven't watched The Genius, it's like the best TV show ever. Glee. Don't you have to read the whole Genius show? That's a funny way of saying subtitles. I guess you're saying... What do you mean I'm trying to... Yeah, you have to read, I guess. Anyone have The Genius dub? Babe, what are we eating? Do you want to get food? I'm hungry. All right, I'm gonna go. Are they still streaming? The Clock Tower people? Are they doing another game? Is there anyone to raid? They are? Okay, perfect. I will raid Dwight in that case. All right. Give Dwight our love. Dwight's the GOAT. Appreciate you guys for watching. 200 viewers for a Clock Tower stream? Not bad. That's something. But, all right, enjoy. I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. Probably streaming tomorrow.